Actually, it'll be hard for me to actually see what the fucking thing's saying. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our recording of The Bee Movie, starring Jerry Seinfeld. Cold opening, free cards. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Sequence 75, intro to Barry. Interior, Benson house, day. Angle on, sneakers on the ground. Camera pans up to reveal Barry Benson's bedroom. Angle on, Barry's hand flipping through different sweaters in his closet. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh! Black and yellow. Angle on, Barry wearing the sweater he picked, looking in the mirror. Yeah, let's shake it up a little. He picks the black and yellow one. He then goes to the sink, takes the top off a container of honey, and puts some honey into his hair. He squirts some in his mouth and goggles. Then he takes the lid off the bottle and rolls some on like deodorant. Cut 2. Interior, Benson house, kitchen, continuous. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, yells at Barry, "Barry! Breakfast is ready!" Interior, Barry's room, continuous. Barry, "Coming!" SFX, phone ringing. Barry's antennae vibrate as they ring like a phone. Barry's hands are wet. He looks around for a towel. Hang on a second. He wipes his hand on his sweater and pulls his antenna down to his ear and mouth. Hello? His best friend, Adam Flayman, is on the other end. Barry. Adam, can you believe this is happening? Can't believe it. I'll pick you up. Barry sticks his stinger in a sharpener. SFX, buzzing as his stinger is sharpened. He tests the sharpness with his finger. SFX, bing. Looking sharp. Angle on. Barry hovering down the hall, sliding down the staircase banister. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, is in the kitchen. Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm excited. Barry's father, Martin Benson, enters. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, Queen gives birth to 1,000 tuplets, resting comfortably. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. And a perfect report card. All bees. Janet Benson, mushing Barry's hair. Very proud. Barry. Ma, I've got a thing going here. Barry readjusts his hair, starts to leave. You've got some lint on your fuzz. She picks it up. Oh, that's just me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Barry zips off. Barry. Bye. Janet Benson. Barry! I told you! Stop flying in the house! Sequence 750. Driving to graduation. Exterior, B suburb, morning. A garage door opens. Barry drives out in his car. Angle on. Barry's friend, Adam Flyman, standing by the curb. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, Frisbee hits hive, incident down, bee stander. I heard a sound, and next thing I knew, whammo! Barry drives up, stops in front of Adam. Adam jumps in. Hey, Adam! Hey, Barry, pointing at Barry's hair. Is that fuzz gel? A little. It's a special day. Finally graduating. I never thought I'd make it. Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school. Those were awkward. 3 days of college. I'm glad I took 1 day off in the middle and just hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. They drive by a bee who's jogging. Hi, Barry. Barry, to be pedestrian. Hey, Artie, growing a mustache looks good. Barry and Adam drive from the suburbs into the city. Adam. Hey, did you hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to his funeral? No, I'm not. I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows you sting someone, you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead. Yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. The drive-thru a loop-de-loop. Wow, wee! I love this incorporating the amusement park right into our regular day. I guess that's why we say we don't need vacations. Cut 2. Sequence 95. Graduation. Exterior graduation ceremony. Continuous. Barry and Adam come to their stop. They exit the car and fly over the crowd to their seats. Barry, response graduation ceremony. Boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances. They land in the seat. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are be men. Amen. Hallelujah. Barry hits Adam's forehead. Adam goes into the rupture. An announcement comes over the PA. Announcer. Students, faculty, distinguished Bs, please welcome Dean Baswell. Angle on. Dean Buswell steps up to the podium. The podium has a sign that reads, Welcome graduating class of, with train station style flipping numbers after it. Buswell. Welcome New Hive City graduating class of. The numbers on the podium change to 9:15. 9:15! He clears his throat. And that concludes our graduation ceremonies and begins your career at Hunex Industries. Are we going to pick up our job today? It's just orientation. The rows of chairs change in transformer-like mechanical motion to Universal Studios-type tour trams. Buswell walks off stage. Response trams. Whoa! Heads up! Here we go! Sequence 125. Factory. Female voice. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Dejan las manos huitanes al dirno del tram dos todos tiempos. I wonder what it's going to be like. Little scary. Barry shakes Adam. Barry and Adam. Ah! The tram passes under the signs reading Hunex, a division of Hunesco, a part of the Hexagon Group. Trudy. Welcome to Hunex, a division of Hunesco, and a part of the Hexagon Group. This is it. The Hunex doors open, revealing the factory. Wow! Trudy. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive, where our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this. Trudy grabs a test tube of honey from a technician. Soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow, you'll all know as Hehrney. Trudy flips the flask into the crowd and laughs as they all scramble for it. Angle on. A girl bee catching the honey. Sodder. That girl was hot. Barry. She's my cousin. She is? Yes, we're all cousins. Right, you're right. At Hunex, we also constantly arrive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. Angle on. A stunt bee in a helmet getting hit with a newspaper, then a shoe, then a fly spotter. He gets up and gives a thumbs up. The graduate bees applaud. Adam responds to the stunt bee. What do you think he makes? What do you think he makes? Not enough. And here we have our latest advancement, the Krellman. Wow, what does that do? Catches the little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. Angle on the Krellman machine. Bees with hand-shaped hats on, rotating around a wheel to catch strips of honey. Adam's hands shoot up. Can anyone work on the Krellman? Of course. Most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. There are over 3,000 different bee occupations. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in that job that you pick for the rest of your life. The bees cheer. Angle on. Barry's smile dropping slightly. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference? And you'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. So you'll just work us to death? We'll try. Everyone laughs, except Barry. The tram drops down a log fume type. The tram drops down a log fume type steep drop. Cameras flash as all the bees throw up their hands. The frame freezes into a snapshot. Barry looks concerned. The tram continues through two doors. Form dissolved to sequence 175. Walking the hive. Interior Hunnick's lobby. Angle on the log flume photo as Barry looks at it. Wow, that blew my mind. Barry, annoyed. What's the difference? Adam, how could you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice for it to have to make. Well, I'm relieved. Now I only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they never have told us that? Barry, why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. They walk by a newspaper stand with a sandwich board reading. Bee goes berserk. Stings 7 and self. Angle on. A bee filling his car's gas tank from a honey pump. He fills his car some, then takes a swig for himself. Newspaper bee to the bee guzzling gas. Hey! Barry and Adam begin to cross the street. Yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that maybe things work a little too well around here? They stop in the middle of the street. The traffic moves perfectly around them. Like what? Give me one example. Barry thinks. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. They walk off. Sequence 400. Meet the jocks. SFX. The sound of pollen jocks. Pan down from the Hunnick statue. J-Gate announcer. Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Frost on approach. Royal Nectar Frost on approach. Barry. Wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Wow. 4 patrol bees flying through the hive's giant Gothic entrance. The patrol bees are wearing fighter pilot helmets with black visors. I've never seen them this close. They know that what it's like to go outside the hive. Yeah, but some of them don't come back. The nectar from the pollen jocks is removed from their backpacks and loaded into trucks on their way to Hunnick's. A small crowd forms around the patrol bees. Each one has a pit crew that takes their nectar. Lou LaDuca hurries the pit crew along. You guys did great! You're monsters! You're sky freaks! I love it! Schoolgirls are jumping up and down and squealing nearby. I wonder where those guys have just been. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right. Pollen jocks cross in close proximity to Barry and Adam. Some pollen falls off onto Barry and Adam. Look at that! That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime. Adam, playing with the pollen. It's just a status symbol. I don't think bees make too much of a big deal out of it. Unless you're wearing it, and the ladies see you wearing it. Angle on, 2 girl bees. Those ladies, aren't they our cousins too? Distant. Angle on, 2 pollen jocks. Look at these 2. Couple of hive Harrys. Let's have some fun with them. The pollen jocks approach. Barry and Adam talk to the girls. It must be so dangerous being a pollen jock. Oh yeah, one time a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had one paw on my throat, and with the other he was slapping me back and forth across the face. Oh my! I never thought I'd knock him out. Girl 2, to Adam. And what were you doing all of this? Obviously I was trying to alert the authorities. The girl swipes some pollen off of Adam with her finger. Barry responds to pollen. I can autograph that if you want. Jackson. Little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. You know, we're going to hit a sunflower patch about 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh? Barry. It's a pole jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. Maybe I am. You are not. We're going 0900 at J-Gate. J-Gate? Whoa! Buzz leaning in on top of Barry. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you big enough? I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means. Cut to sequence 450, the balcony. Interior, Benson House balcony, later. Barry is standing on the balcony alone, looking out over the city. Martin Benson enters, sneaks up behind Barry and gooses him in his whips. Onyx! Oh, Dad, you surprised me. Have you decided what you're interested in, son? Well, there's a lot of choices. But you'll only get one. Martin laughs. Dad, do you ever get bored doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you something about stirring. Making the stirring motion. You grab that stick and you just move it around, and then you stir it around and you get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field isn't just right for me. And you're thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Well, no. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Oh, Barry, you're so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going to honey. I'll stun the stirrer. You're going to be a stirrer? No.
She's got hold back.
No one's listening to me. Wait until you see the sticks I have for you. I can say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Let's open some fresh honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax. To honey, toasting. Shave my antenna. To honey. Shack up with a grasshopper, get a gold tooth, and start calling me everybody dog. Cut. Cut to sequence 760, job placement. Exterior, Hunnick's lobby, continuous. Angle on, a bee bus stop. One group of bees stand on the pavement as another group hovers above them. A double-decker bus pulls up. The hovering bees get on the top level, and the standing bees get on the bottom. Barry and Adam pull up outside of Hunnick's. I can't believe we're starting work today. Today's the day. Adam jumps out of the car. Come on, all the good jobs will be gone. Yeah, right. Angle on, a board reading job placement board. Buzzwell, the bee processor, is at the counter. Another bee applicant, Sandy Shrimpkin, is exiting. Is it still available? Hang on! He looks at changing numbers on the board. 2 left, and one of them is yours. Congratulations, son. Step up to the side, please. Yeah! Adam to Sandy, leaving. What did you get? Sandy. Picking the crud out! That is stellar! Wow. Buzzwell to Adam and Barry. Couple of newbies. Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready. Well, step up and make your choice. Angle on. A chart listing the different sectors of Hunnick's. Heating, cooling, viscosity, Krellman, pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stirrer, humming, regurgitating, front desk, hair removal, inspector number 7, chef, link coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler, swatting counsellor, wax monkey, wing brusher, hive keeper, restroom attendant. Adam to Barry. You want to go first? No, you go. Oh my, what's available? Restroom attendant is always open, and not for the reason you think. Any chance of getting on the Crowan, sir? Sure, you're on. He pops the Krellman hat onto Adam's head. Angle on. The job board, the columns read occupation, positions available, and status. The middle column has numbers, and the right column has job openings flipping between open, pending, and closed. Oh, I'm sorry, the Krellman just closed out. Oh. He takes the hat off Adam. Wax monkey's always open. The Krellman goes from closed to open. And the Krellman just opened up again. What happened? Well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. Pointing at the board. See that? He's dead, dead, another one, dead one, deady, deadified, two more dead, dead from neck up, dead from neck down, but that's life. Angle on. Barry's disturbed expression. Adam, feeling pressure to decide. Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunt bee, pourer, stirrer, humming, inspector, number 7, lynch coordinator, stripe supervisor, lieutenant, ball polisher, mite wrangler, Barry, what should you think I should do, Barry? Barry is gone. Cut to sequence 775. Lou LaDuca speech. Exterior, J-Gate, same time. Splits, Jackson, Buzz, Lou, and 2 other bees are going through. Final pre-flight checks. Barry enters. Lou LaDuca. Alright, we've got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. Geranium window box on Sutton Place. Barry's antenna rings like a phone. Adam, VO. What happened to you? Where are you? Barry whispers throughout. I'm going out. Out? Out where? Out there. Oh no. You have to, before I go to work for the rest of my life. You're going to die. You're crazy. Hello? Oh, another call coming in. You're great. Barry hangs up. Angle on. Lou LaDuca. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today. Barry timidly. Hey guys. Buzz. Well, look at that. Splits. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Lou LaDuca to Barry. Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. Jackson. It's okay, Lou. We're going to take him up. Splits and Jackson chuckle. Lou LaDuca. Really? Feeling lucky, are ya? A younger, smaller bee than Barry, Chet, runs up with a release waiver for Barry to sign. Sign here, just initial that. Thank you. Lou LaDuca. Okay, you got a rain advisory today, and as long as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain, so be careful, as always. Reading off clipboard. Watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Lou LaDuca continued. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, just babbling like a cicada. That's awful. And a reminder for all you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. Alright, launch positions. Jocks get into formation, chanting as they move. Black and yellow. Hello! Split, stab Barry. Are you ready for this hot shot? Yeah, bring it on. Barry nods, terrifying. Wind, check. Antenna, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Scared out of my shorts, check. Okay, ladies, let's move it out. Everyone flips their goggles down. Pit crew bees crank their wings and remove the starting blocks. We hear loud humming. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers! All of you, drain those flowers! A flight deck guy in deep crouch hand signals them out the archway as the backwash from the bee wings flutters his jumpsuit. Barry follows everyone. Sequence 800, flying with the jocks. The bees climb above treetops in formation. Barry is euphoric. Whoa, I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. Ha ha ha. A beat. I feel so fast. And free. Responds to kites in the sky. Box kite. Wow. They fly by several bicyclists and approach a patch of flowers. Barry continued. Flowers. Splits. This is Blue Leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Barry, Soto. Roses? Jackson. 30 degrees, Roger. Bring it around. Many pollen jocks break off from the main group. They use their equipment to collect nectar from flowers. Barry flies down to watch the jocks collect the nectar. Jock, stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. The jock fires the gun and recoils. Barry watches the gun fill up with nectar. Barry. Oh, that is one nectar collector. Jock. You ever see pollination up close? No, sir. He takes off, and the excess pollen dust falls, causing the flowers to come back to life. Jock, as he pollinates. I pick some pollen up over here, sprinkle it all over there, maybe a dash over there, pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it? The flowers perk up as he pollinates. Wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool. The jock winks at Barry. Barry rejoins the other jocks in the sky. They swoop in over a pond, kissing the surface. We see their image reflected in the water. They're really moving. They fly over a fountain. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow, could be daisies. Don't we need those? Splits. Copy that visual. We can see what appears to be yellow flowers in a green field. They go into a deep bank and dive. Hold on, one of these flowers seems to be on the move. Splits. Say again? Are you reporting a moving flower? Affirmative. Sequence 900. Tennis game. The pollen jocks land. It is a tennis court with dozens of tennis balls. A couple, Vanessa and Ken, play tennis. The bees land right in the midst of a group of balls. Ken. That was on the line! The other bees start walking around amongst the immense yellow globes. This is the coolest. What is it? They stop at a ball on a white line, look up at it. Jackson. I don't know, but I'm loving this color. Splits. Smelling tennis ball. Smells good. Not like a flower. But I like it. Jackson. Yeah. Fuzzy. Buzz. Chemical. Jackson. Careful, guys. It's a little grabby. Barry lands on the ball and collapses. Oh, sweet lord of bees. Jackson. Hey, candy brain. Get off there. Barry attempts to pulls his leg off, but they're stuck. But they stick. Problem. A tennis shoe and a hand enter frame. The hand picks up the ball with Barry underneath it. Barry. Guys! Buzz. This could be bad. Jackson. Affirmative. Vanessa walks back to the service line. Bounces the ball. Each time it bounces, the other bees cringe and gasp. Angle on. Barry terrified. Pure dumb luck. He's not getting squished. Barry with each bounce. Very close. Gonna hurt. Mommy's little boy. Splits. You're way out of position, rookie. Angle on. Vanessa serving. We see Barry and the ball up against the racket as he brings it back. He tosses the ball into the air. Barry's eyes widen. The ball is struck and the rally is on. Ken. Coming at you like a missile. Ken hits the ball back. Barry feels the G-forces. Angle on. The pollen jocks watching Barry pass by them in slow motion. Barry in slow motion. Jackson. You know, I don't think those things are flowers. Splits. Should we tell him? Jackson. I think he knows. Barry. What is this? Vanessa hits a high-arching lob. Ken waits, poised for the return. We see Barry having trouble maneuvering the ball from fatigue. Ken, overly confident. Match point! Angle on. Ken running up. He has a killer look in his eyes. He's going to hit the ultimate overhead smash. Ken. You can just start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it!
Oh, great. You were so intense. Best character in the movie, to be fair, so. so happy when you've done that.
And,
What were you up to? Okay.
I am on
Page 27.
28.
Keep going at like this speed through it. We'll end up getting it done in like 2.5 hours.
You said 50 minutes.
It would be 50 minutes about the stage directions.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd actually be further than the first 10 minutes of the movie. 10 minutes in the movie.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for Brent to sit down so there's no more noise. Fuck, I'm slowly losing my sanity. But we haven't even reached the fucking act where they meet. It's like,
Yeah. Well, in a sense they met and I beat the shit out of him.
well, he's gonna eat it. Fuck, it's gonna peak so hard. When we're listening about the recording, it's just gonna be fucking static. Not even mad.
Oh god.
Fuck, I'm committed. I'm gonna get, what, fucking 28 out of 132. I'm gonna have to read every single fucking page.
I know.
And I've been trying to keep the voices somewhat consistent.
What the hell is it like with you doing his friend's voice? It's like he's been smoking for the past 20 years and has.
It's kind of like Rick from Rick and Morty. Morty.
Yeah.
Morty. Ugh.
I always kind of saw that guy was having a more really Jewish voice.
Oh, it's the voice actor's Matthew Broderick, but I'm just doing my own voice because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like as soon as he does voice, I was like, what the fuck's wrong with that?
Well, Ken's voice, I'm pretty accurate.
Well, you're screaming and sounding angry. Yeah, that's pretty normal for him.
Angle on. Pawn jocks. Jackson. Ahem. Ahem. Ken is distracted by the jock. What? No! He misses.
Okay, we need to get the exposure back now.
He misses badly. The ball rockets into oblivion. Barry is still hanging on. Angle on. Ken brain himself. Oh! You cannot be serious! We hear the ball whistling and Barry screaming. Barry. Yowzer! Sequence 1000. SUV. The ball flies through the air and lands in the middle of the street. It bounces into the street again and sticks into the grille of an SUV. Interior, car engine, continuous. Barry's point of view, the grille of the SUV sucks him up. He tumbles through a black tunnel, whirling vanes and pistons. Barry. Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah! Barry gets chilled by the AC system and sees a frozen grasshopper. Barry continued. Response to the grasshopper. Ew! Gross! Cut to. Interior car continuous. The car is packed with a typical suburban family. Mother, father, 8-year-old boy, little girl in the car seat, and their grandmother. A big slobbery dog is behind the grate. Barry pops into the passenger compartment, hitting the mother's magazine. Mother, there's a bee in my car! They all notice the bees and start screaming. Barry, ah! Barry tumbles around the car. We see the faces from his point of view. Mother, do something! Father, I'm driving! Barry flies by the little girl in the car seat. She waves hello. Hi, Bee! Son, he's back here! He's going to sting me!
I'm just still wondering why out of all the family, the only one that was specific was the boy, like 8-year-old boy, little girl. Family is important to the story.
The car swerves around the road. Barry flies into the back, where the slobbery dog snaps at him. Barry deftly avoids the jaws in gross flying spittle. Mother, nobody move! If you don't move, he won't sting you! Freeze! Everyone in the car freezes. Barry freezes. They stare at each other, eyes growling back and forth, waiting to see who will make the first move. Barry blinks. Granny. He blinked! Gary pulls out a can of hairspray. Son, spray him, Granny! Granny sprays the hairspray everywhere. What are you doing? It's hairspray! Extra hold! Kill it! Barry gets sprayed back by the hairspray, then sucked out of the sunroof. Exterior, city street, continuous. Wow, the tension level out there is unbelievable. I've got to get home. As Barry flies down the street, it starts to rain. He nimbly avoids the rain at first. Barry continued, Whoa, can't find rain. A couple of drops hit him. His wings go limp and he starts falling. Barry continued, Mayday, be going down. Barry sees a window ledge and aims for it, and just makes it, shivering and exhausted. He crawls into an open window as it closes. Sequence 1111. 100. Vanessa saves Barry. Interior, Vanessa's apartment. Continuous. 100 more babies. Inside the window, Barry shakes off the rain like a dog. Vanessa, Ken, Andy, and Anna enter the apartment. Vanessa, Ken, can you close the window, please? Ken, huh? Oh!
Holy shit. Are we gonna do this every single time his line comes up? Every single time he said something, we just had a 5-minute break.
Which character is Ken?
Well,
How many lines does he have?
He's got a decently big role in the movie.
To Andy, hey! Check out my new resume! I made it! Shut the fuck up. I made it to a fold-out brochure! You see? It folds out! Ken holds up his brochure with photos of himself and a resume in the middle. Angle on. Barry hiding behind the curtains as Glenn closes the window. Barry, oh no! More humans! I don't need this! Barry hovers up into the air and throws himself into the glass. Barry continued, dazed. Ow! What was that? He does it again, and then multiple more times. Barry continued, maybe this time. Barry jumps into the drapes. Barry continued, out of breath. Drapes! Then responds glass. That is diabolical. Ken, it's fantastic! It's got all my special skills in my top 10 favorite movies! Andy, what's your number one? Star Wars? I don't go for that! Makes Star Wars noises. Kind of stuff. Angle on Barry. No wonder we're not supposed to talk to them. They're out of their minds. When I walk out of the job interview, they're being flabbergasted. I can't believe the things I say! Barry looks around and sees the light bulb fixture in the middle of the ceiling. Barry responds to the light bulb. Oh, there's the sun. Maybe that's the way out. Barry takes off and heads straight for the light bulb. His point of view, the 75-watt label grows as he gets closer. Barry continued, I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Barry hits the bulb and is knocked silly. He falls into a bowl of guacamole. Andy dips his chip in the guacamole, taking Barry with it. Angle on. Ken and Andy. Oh, Ken. I'll tell you what! You know what? I predicted global warming! I could feel it gets hotter! At first I thought it was just me! Barry's point of view. Giant human mouth opening. Ken continued. Wait, stop! B!
What? Oh, B, okay. How bad is that hurting your throat?
You have no idea. How many more pages we got?
You've got at least 100 pages. 99.
Ah, fuck yeah, boy. Anna, kill it! They all jump up from their chairs. Andy looks around for something to use. Ken comes in for the kill with a big Timberland boot on each hand. Stand back! These are winter boots! Vanessa enters and stops Ken from squashing Barry. Grabs Ken's arms. Wait, don't kill him. Close up on Barry's puzzled face. You know what? You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me! Vanessa. Why does his life have any less value than yours? She takes a glass tumbler and places it over Barry. Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying, all life has value. You don't have to know what he's capable of feeling. Oh, fuck, it's still... We're up to fucking
40 minutes.
40, almost up to 42 minutes. Fuck me dead.
You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure Brent's going to have to edit this.
Oh, look, no, he has to do two versions. He has to do the unedited version and the edited version.
I know, I feel sorry for him.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Up to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Last time the door, yeah? No. Oh, fuck, I heard something.
I was probably, is everything alright in your house? Oh, that's a fucking idiot.
To scare me even more, I'm gonna set more things down. Yeah.
Barry looks up through the glass and watches... this conversation. Astounded. Vanessa rips Ken's resume in half and slides it under the glass. Ken, wistful, my brochure. There's a moment of eye contact as she carries Barry to the window. She opens it and sets him free. There you go, little guy. Ken, I'm not scared of them, but, it's an allergic thing. Andy, hey, why don't you put that on your resume brochure? It's not funny! My whole face could puff up! Andy, make one of your special skills. Knocking someone out is also a special skill! Cut 2. Exterior windowsill, continuous. Barry stares over the window frame. He can't believe what's just happened. It's still raining. Thank you for listening to our recording of the B movie. My mate's just filled me up another glass of water. And if you have made it this far, here's a little special surprise for you. I'd like to introduce the people who are observing this. Can you give us your names?
Yep.
Fuck you.
So that was Yep and Fuck You. And we also have our main contender. What's your name?
I have a fucking name.
So we got Yep, Fuck You, and I have a fucking name here today. We'll soon go back to our recording. Exterior, windowsill, continuous. Barry stares over the window frame. He can't believe what's just happened. It is still raining. Dissolve 2. Sequence 1200. Barry speaks. Exterior, windowsill, later. Barry is still staring through the window. Inside, everyone's saying their goodbyes. Ken. Vanessa! Next week! Yoga night? Yeah, sure, Ken. Whatever. You can put carrot chips on there! Good night. Ken, as he exits. Supposed to be less calories or something! Vanessa. Bye. She shuts the door. Vanessa starts cleaning up. I've got to say something. She saved my life. I've got to say something. All right, here it goes. Barry flies in. Interior, Vanessa's apartment. Continuous. Barry hides himself on different products placed along the kitchen shelves. He hides on a Bumblebee tuna can and a Greetings from Coney Island Muscleman postcard on the fridge. Barry on the fridge. What would I say? Landing on the bottle. I could really get in trouble. He stands looking at Vanessa. Barry continued. It's B law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no, do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. As Vanessa walks by, Barry takes a deep breath. Barry continued, cheerful. Hi. Vanessa drops a stack of dishes and hops back. Barry continued. Can you guys stop fucking typing? Cunt's got a death wish. Barry continued. I'm sorry. Vanessa. You're talking? Barry. Yes, I know. Vanessa. You're talking. Barry. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Vanessa. It's okay. It's fine. It's just, I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. Barry. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. Vanessa. Well, yeah, this is just a bit of a surprise to me. You're a bee. Yeah, I am a bee, and you know what? I'm not surprised to be doing this, but they were all trying to kill me, and if it wasn't for you, I had to thank you. It's just the way I was raised. Vanessa intentionally jabs her hand with a fork. Vanessa. Ow! Barry. That was a little weird. Vanessa to herself. I'm talking to a bee. Barry. Yeah, I'm talking to a bee. Anyway, a bee's talking to me. Barry. I just wanted you to know that I'm grateful. I'm going to leave now. Wait. How did you learn to do that? What? The talking thing. Same way you did, I guess. Mama, dada, honey, you pick it up. That's very funny. Yeah, bees are very funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry. With what we have to deal with. Vanessa laughs. Barry continued. Anyway, can I get you something? Like what? I don't know, coffee? Well, I don't want to put you out. It's no trouble. Unless you're making anyway. Oh, it takes 2 minutes. Really? Just coffee. Barry, I hate to impose. Fucking Christopher Walken then. I hate to impose.
Like they in Russia.
Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck's with those socks?
Barry, I hate to impose.
Yeah, now stuck in Christopher Walken.
What's the deal? I hate to impose. Vanessa, don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want a little rum cake? I really shouldn't. Have a little rum cake.
Stop laughing. You're laughing for no reason.
You're laughing at a not. There's not even a joke here.
Have a little rum cake.
Don't be a little bother.
Hey, you want a little rum cake? Have a little rum cake. This is purgatory. Have a little rum cake. No, I can't. Oh, come on. You know, I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms here. Where? Well, these stripes don't help. You look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Vanessa starts pouring the coffee through an imaginary cup and directly onto the floor.
It's just the gift that is watching.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Yeah. Just starts rolling along the feet.
Oh.
Yeah, it actually got her, which is a surprise.
Anyway, boys, you look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Vanessa starts pouring the coffee through an imaginary cup and directly onto the floor. Are you alright? No! Dissolve 2, sequence 1300. Rooftop. Coffee? Exterior. Vanessa's roof. Later. Barry and Vanessa are drinking coffee on a roof terrace. He's perched on a keychain. He can't get a taxi? He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison, so he finally gets there. Uh-huh. He runs up the steps into the church. The wedding is on. Yeah? And he says, "Watermelon? I thought he said Guatemalan." Uh-huh. Why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs. Vanessa doesn't. Oh, is that a bee joke? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that we do. Yeah, different. A beat. So anyway, what are you going to do, Barry? About work? I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. I knew Quinn was just elected with that same campaign slogan. Oh. Anyway, see, there's my hive, right there. You can see it. Oh, you're in Sheep Meadow. Barry excited. Yes, you know the turtle pond? Yes, I'm right off of that. Oh, no way! I know that area. Do you know I lost a toe ring there once? Really? Yes. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Why not? I don't know. It's like putting a hat on your knee. Really? Okay. A janitor in the background changes the light bulb. To him, it appears that Vanessa is talking to an imaginary friend. You're right, ma'am. Oh, yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Barry. Anyway, this has been great, wiping his mouth. Thanks for the coffee. Barry gazes at Vanessa. Oh, yeah. It's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. Vanessa giggles. Barry responds to the coffee. If I did, I'd be up the rest of my life. Can I take a piece of this with me? Sure. Here. Have a crumb.
Have a crumb? Fuck, you can't. Crumb. Oh, crumb. Fucking crumb. I haven't had crumpets in ages.
Don't want that stupid shit. Let him do it. Continue.
Fuck my dick. Sure. Here. Have a crumb. She takes a crumb from the plate and hands it to Barry. Barry, a little dreamy. Oh, thanks. Yeah. There's an awkward pause. Pause? Alright, well then, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Or, okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that? Yeah. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway. Vanessa extends her hand and shakes Barry's gingerly. The janitor watches. The light bulb shouts out. The janitor falls. Cut to sequence 1400. Hunnick's. Interior, Hunnick's building, next day. Angle on, a test bee wearing a parachute is in a wind tunnel, hovering through increasingly heavy wind. Signs under a flashing light read, test in progress and hurricane survival test. 2 bees in the lab coats are observing behind glass. Lab coat B1. This can't possibly work. Lab coat B2. Well, here's all set to go. We may as well try it. Into the mic. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. The test bee opens his parachute. He's instantly blown against the rear wall. Adam and Barry enter. Adam. Sounds amazing. Barry. Oh, it was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans. Humans? I can't believe you were humans. Giant scary humans. What were they like? Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. And they eat crazy giant things. They drive around real crazy. Do they try and kill you like on TV? Some of them. But some of them don't. How'd you get back? Poodle. What the fuck are you doing? Look, you did it. I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see out there and you had your experience. And now you're back. You can pick out your job and everything can be normal. Angle on. I need to piss really bad. It's like, because we're still doing it in one sitting, right? So it counts I piss. Okay. We'll be right back. I'm gonna fucking cut my throat out.
Knife's in the kitchen.
What?
Knife's in the kitchen.
Thanks, man.
Fuck, that was annoying how I kept having those fucking trucks. Following fucking through them, like, stop being a cunt.
Look how fucking stupid
Yeah, I
this is.
know, like $1,400. Like, what is
It's
it?
just, and it's not even like a long cable.
Like 16, yeah.
People like to overprice things.
Like,
You know what it
is there a reason as to why it's like the brand or some shit like that? But still, regardless, it's not worth it. Wow.
Someone joined.
Behind the net. Wow.
Get fucked. He's put like a first one. Oh shit, here's another one.
And the kid just gets up like, yeah, this happens every day. Every single time.
Every day, man.
Every day I'm shuffling.
I'm back, boys.
Yeah.
Let's get back to this cancer.
Okay. Have fun.
What am I up to?
What did that cunt just do?
You're up to the start of that page.
Wait, what did that cunt just do?
Set scale.
Did he just golf off a turtle?
Oh, that.
Oh, you're on the what TF subreddit.
Look at this shit.
Kind of feel sorry for that turtle, right?
Jesus
It's
fucking
funny
Christ.
though.
That's funny.
Oh,
Set the scale.
Fuck, we are up to, we're now up to an hour. So we've reached an hour and we're up to page 45 of...
About 2 more hours.
Fuck me dead. Let's do it now, okay. Okay.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, good luck with that. Just wait till we get back to Ken. Fucking hell.
I'm walking
That's
out
what
of the room.
slows down.
You fucking can.
Spend 10 minutes on him each time.
Okay. Shut the fuck. Angle on. Lab B's examining a candy corn through a microscope. Well, I met someone. You met someone? Was she beeish? Not a wasp. Your parents will kill you. No, not a wasp. Spider? You know, I'm not attracted to the spiders. I know to everyone else it's like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all, but I can't get by that face. Barry makes a spider face. So, who is she? She's a human. Oh, no. That didn't happen. You didn't do that. That is bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Her name's Vanessa. Oh boy. She's so nice and she's a florist. Oh no. You're dating a human florist. We're not dating. You're flying outside the hive. You're talking to human beings. That's a tactile home with power washers and M80s. What's 8 for a stick of dynamite? She saved my life, and she understands me. This is over. Barry pulls out the crumb. Eat this. Barry stuffs the crumb into Adam's face. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. That was so stinging stripy. That's not even what they ate. That just falls off what they ate. Do you know what a Cinnabon is? No. It's bread. Come in here. And cinnamon. Be quiet. And frosting. They heat it up. Sit down. Interior Adam's office. Continuous. Really hot. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's us and there's them. Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning? Barry rolls his chair down the corridor. There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking B, my friend. Another B joins in. Thinking B. Wider shot as third B enters, popping over the cubicle wall. Thinking B. Even wider shot as all the B's join in. Other B's want to join in this, guys?
No, you're on your own.
Oh.
We're not allowed to, remember?
Oh. But it says other B's. I'll do it myself then. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Ah! Yep. Cut 2. Sequence 1500, poolside nagging. Exterior. Backyard parents' house, day. Barry sits on a raft in a hexagon honey pool, legs dangling into the water. Janet Benson and Martin Benson stand over him wearing big 60s sunglasses and cabana-type outfits. The sun shines brightly around their face. Janet Benson. There he is!
Try and power through it.
He's in the pool! You know what your problem is, Barry? I've got to stop thinking B. Barry, no matter how long this is going to go on, it's been 3 days. You don't understand why you're not working. Well, I've got a lot of big life decisions I'm thinking about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Barry throws his hands in the air. Ah! Janet Benson. Want to kill you and just have to make a little honey? Barry rolls off to the raft and sinks to the bottom of the pool. He hears his parents' muffled voices from above the surface. Janet Benson continued, muffled. Barry, come out from under there! I was talking to you! Man, we're not talking to him! Barry, I'm talking to you! Dissolve to. Exterior. Picnic area. Day. Music. Sugar Sugar by the Archies. Barry and Vanessa are having a picnic. A mosquito lands on Vanessa's leg. She swats it violently. Barry's head whips around aghast. They stare at each other awkwardly in a frozen moment, then burst into hysterical laughter. Vanessa gets up. You coming? Got everything? All set. Vanessa gets into a one-man ultralight playing with a black and yellow paint scheme. She puts on a helmet. You go ahead. I'll catch up. Vanessa, come hither, wink. Don't be too late. The ultralight takes off. Barry catches up. They fly side by side. Vanessa continued. Watch this. Vanessa does a loop and flies right into the side of a mountain, bursting into a huge ball of flames. Barry, yelling anguished, Vanessa! Exterior. Barry's parents' house, continuous. Angle on. Barry's face bursting through the surface of the pool, gasping for air, eyes open in horror. Martin Benson. We're still here, Barry. Janet Benson. I told you not to yell at him! He doesn't respond when you yell at him! Martin Benson. Then why are you yelling at me? Because you don't listen! I'm not listening to this! Barry is toweling off, putting on his sweater. Sorry, Mom, I've got to go. Where are you going? Nowhere. I'm meeting a friend. Barry jumps off the balcony and exits. Janet Benson calling after him. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye. I just hope she's beige. Cut to...
That sounds racist, doesn't it?
Allah Akbar. Sequence 1700. Street walk, supermarket. Exterior, Vanessa's florist shop, day. Vanessa flips the sign to say, Sorry, we missed you, and locks the door. Angle on. A poster of Vanessa's door for the Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena. So they have a huge parade of just flowers every year in Pasadena? Oh, to be in the Tournament of Roses, that's every florist's dream. I'm on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. Nice. I probably will. I have to drink like fucking 4 liters of water by the end of this. Wow, what a tournament. Do the Roses actually compete in athletic events? No. Alright, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? Isn't that faster? Yeah, okay. I see. Alright, your turn. Barry and Vanessa walk/fly down a New York side street. No other pedestrians near them. TiVo, you can't just freeze live TV? You can just freeze live TV? That's insane! Vanessa, what? You don't have anything like that? Yeah, we have HIVO, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Oh my. They turn the corner onto a busier avenue and people start to swat at Barry. Dumb bees! You must want to sting all those jerks. We really try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you really have to watch your temper. Temper? Hey, Stamper. Vanessa. So you really have to watch your temper. Fuck! Vanessa. So you really have to watch your temper. They enter a supermarket. Cut to interior supermarket. Barry. Oh yeah, very carefully. You kick a wall, they take a walk, white an angry letter and throw it out. You work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy. Under his breath. Lust. Barry hops on top of some cardboard boxes in the middle of an aisle. A stock boy, Hector, whacks him with a rolled up news magazine. Vanessa to Barry. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Yeah. Whoa. Vanessa whacks Hector over the head with a magazine. To Hector. What is wrong with you? You're so mug. Yeah, well, he's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. Vanessa pushes him, and Hector exits, muttering. Barry, shaking it off. What was that? A pick and save circular? Yeah, it was. How did you know? It felt like about 10 pages. 75s are pretty much our limit. Boy, you really got that down to a science. Oh, we had to. Uncle lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. I'll bet. Barry stops, sees the wall of honey jars. Barry. What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? How did this get here? Cute Bee, Golden Blossom, Ray Liotta, Private Select? Is he that actor? Oh, I never heard of him. Why is this here? For people. We eat it. Why? Gesturing around the market. You don't have enough food You don't have enough food of your own? Well, yes, How do you even get it? Well, bees make it. I know who makes it, and it's hard enough to make it. There's heating and cooling and stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. It's organic. It's organic. It's just honey, Barry. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You're taking our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have. It's on sale. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to get to the bottom of all of this. He rips the label off the radio to Private Select. Cut to sequence 1800, windshield.
Oh, water boy.
Hey, water boy, come here. Come, my fuck boy. I'm gonna need a piss again.
That was quick.
I got an Asian bladder. Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck, dude. We're getting close. Making progress.
Yeah, we actually got into the plot now.
Right, we're almost halfway done.
Really?
We're almost halfway done. Fucking.
Also, he's gone to the toilet again.
I'll wait till we get halfway. That'll be my milestone to take a fucking piss. Oh shit. I hope this has been recording. Has this been recording? I don't know. It's been recording!
Whoa, it just went up heaps.
Just fucking wait till you listen. Listen back to fucking Ken when he's speaking. Get rogue. Anyway. Exterior, back of supermarket loading dock. Later that day, Barry disguises himself by blacking out his yellow lines with a magic marker and putting on some war paint. He sees Hector, the stock boy with a knife cutting open cardboard boxes filled with honey jars. You almost done? Almost. Barry steps on some honey, making a snapping noise. Hector stops and turns. He is here. I sense it. Hector grabs his box cutter. Barry reacts, hides himself behind the box again. Hector continued, talking too loud to no one in particular. Well, I guess I'll go home now and just leave this nice honey out, with no one around. I beat. Hector pretends to exit. He takes a couple of steps in place. Angle on, the honey jar. Barry steps out into a moody spotlight. You're busted, Bucks boy! Aha! I knew I heard something. So you can talk! Barry flies up, stinger out, and pushing Hector up against the wall. As Hector backs up, he drops his knife. Barry. Oh, I can talk! And now you're going to start talking! Where are you getting all this sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we were all friends. The last thing we want to do is upset any of you bees. Hector grabs a pushpin. Barry fences with his stinger. You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, are but the lodge for my iguanisto. Barry and Hector get into a cross swords, nose-to-nose confrontation. Where is our honey coming from? Barry knocks the pushpin out of his hand. Barry puts his stinger up to Hector's nose. Barry continued, Tell me where. Hector pointing to a truck. Honey Farms! It comes from Honey Farms! Angle on. A Honey Farms truck leaving the parking lot. Barry turns, takes off after the truck through an alley. He follows the truck out into a busy street, dodging a bus and several cabs. Cabby, crazy person. He flies through metal pipes on top of a truck. Whoa! Ah! Fuck, man. Oh, fuck. How many pages is this? This is... I have to get to page 66, but I really need pee now. I must hold on. Barry grabs onto the bicycle's messenger's backpack. The Honey Farms truck starts to pull away. Barry uses the bungee cord to slingshot himself towards the truck. He lands on the windshield, where the wind passes him to the glass. He looks up to find himself surrounded by what appears to be dead bugs. He climbs across, working his way around the bodies. Fuck yes, I'm gonna do the Chris Rock voice. Barry continued. Oh my! What happened? What horrible thing has happened here? Look at these faces! They never knew what hit them! Now they're on the road to nowhere! A mosquito opens his eyes. Mooseblood. Psst! Just keep still! Barry. What? You're not dead? Do I look dead? Hey man, they'll wipe anything that moves! Now where are you heading? Barry. To Honey Farms? I'm onto something huge here. I'm going to Alaska! Moose blood, crazy stuff! Blows your head off! Ladybug. I'm going to Tacoma. Barry. What about you? He really did. Alright, The wiper comes towards them. Miss Blood. Uh-oh! What is this? Oh no! It's a wiper! Triple blade! Triple blade? Jump on! It's your only change, B! They hang on as the wiper goes back and forth. Miss Blood continued, yelling at the truck driver through the glass. Why does everyone have to be so goddamn clean? How much people do you need to see? Open your eyes! Stick your head out the window! Cut to interior of truck cab. SFX radio voice. For NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Cassell. Exterior truck windshield. Moose Blood. But don't kill no more bugs! The mosquito was flung off the wiper. Moose Blood continued. B! Moose Blood guy! I'm gonna fucking do this, man. Barry slides towards the end of the wiper. Is thrown off, but he grabs the aerial and hangs on for dear life. Barry looks across and sees a cricket on another vehicle in the same predicament. They look at each other and scream in unison. Ah! Yep. At least it's not milk. Then my body will reject that. Another bug grabs onto the aerial and screams as well. Interior truck cab, same time. You hear something? Trucker passenger. Like what? Like tiny screaming. Turn off the radio. The driver reaches down and presses a button, lowering the aerial. Exterior truck windshield, same time. Barry and the other bug do a close-up to the bottom. Barry wins. Chews up to the bottom. Barry wins. Barry. Aha! Then he finally has to let go and he gets thrown to the truck horn atop cab. Moose Blood is inside. Hey, what's up, B-boy? Barry. Hey, Blood. Dissolve too. Interior truck horn. Later. And it was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see. Wow! So I'm just assuming whatever this honey truck goes, that's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Bees hang tight. Well, we're all jammed in there. It's a close community. Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito is his own. But what if you get into trouble? Trouble? You're a mosquito. You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They're just all smacking people. People see mosquitoes, smack, smack. At least you're out in the world. You must meet a lot of girls. Mosquito girls don't try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly, mosquito girl. Don't want no mosquito. A bloodmobile pulls up alongside. Moose Blood continued. Whoa! You've got to be kidding me! Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B! Moose Blood exits the horn and jumps onto the bloodmobile. Moose Blood. Hey guys, I know I'd catch y'all down here. Did you bring your crazy straws? Cut to sequence 1900. The apiary. Exit apiary later. Barry sees a sign. Honey Farms. The truck comes to a stop. As effects, the Honey Farms truck blares its horn. Barry flies out, lands on the hood. Angle on. I need a piss.
I don't think it said that.
We're gonna
Five more pages.
Piss.
I don't remember that being in the script.
This is 130 pages.
Yeah. Nearly halfway.
Wait, there's a fell ground in the grave? Yes, there is.
Well, if he does it without laughing, he gets through like a page a minute.
And
That's only 130 minutes, which is like just
Why?
over 2 hours.
Why?
But because he keeps taking
it
ages and
wasn't
laughing.
yeah, that is honestly making it a little harder. The pages with like just straight script though is honestly a lot quicker. Like especially in the bit there, like at the start of this scene, like there's not much words, so it'd be easy to get through the page. But yeah, like the other bits.
Hello, Brenty boy. Magicians.
What? Fuck you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay. How much effort I have to put in? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have like no voice tomorrow.
I fucking won't.
Good thing I'm not doing anything anymore. It's gonna be fucking good though. Like, people are gonna go like, you fucking madman, you read that.
Actually did this.
Check the recording.
You absolute madman. It's still recording. We're at we're at an hour 20. Fuck off.
It's pretty nice saying that we actually started this at exactly 1 o'clock.
Did we?
Yeah. It's very convenient.
Okay. Yeah. Angle on. Two beekeepers, Freddy and Elmo, walking around to the back of the gift shop. Barry follows them and lands in the nearby tree. Freddy, then we throw it in some jars, slap a label on it, and it's pretty much pure profit. Barry, what is this place? Elmo, Bill's going to plane the size of a pinhead. Elmo. Yep, sorry. Elmo, Bill's going to plane the size of a pinhead.
Have you forgotten what?
That's me. Oh, it's fucking 9/11.
Oh, okay.
Freddy, they're pinheads. They both laugh.
Please tell me there was jet fuel in that tank. Oh, thank God. Sorry, carry on.
Angle and Barry reacting. They arrive at the back of the shop where one of them opens a smoker box. Freddy continued, Hey, check out the new smoker. Elmo, Oh, that's sweet. That's the one you want. Freddy, the time is 3,000. Barry, smoker? Freddy, 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic, twice the nicotine, all the tar. They laugh again, nefariously. Freddy continued, Couple of brave breaths on this, and it takes them right out. They make the money and we... Freddy continued, Couple of... Shut the fuck up. Freddy continued, Couple of breaths of this, and it knocks them right out. They make the money and we make the money. They make the honey and we make the money? Barry climbs into the netting of Freddy's hat. He climbs up to the brim and looks over the edge. He sees the apiary boxes as Freddy smokes them. Barry continued, Oh my. As Freddy turns around, Barry jumps into an open apiary box and into an apartment. Howard and Fran are just coming from the smoking. Barry continued, What's going on? Are you okay? Howard, Yeah, it doesn't last too long. He coughs a few times. How did you two get here? Do you know where you do know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Howard pointing to a picture on the wall. Our queen was just moved here. We had no choice. Barry, looking at the picture on the wall. This is your queen? That's a man in woman's clothes. That's a drag queen. The other wall opens. Barry sees the hundreds of apiary boxes. What is this? Barry pulls out his camera and starts snapping. Barry continued, Oh no. There's hundreds of them. As Barry takes pictures. Bee honey. Our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. Cut to sequence 2100. Barry tells family. Interior. Barry's parents' house. Living room. Later. Barry has assembled his parents Adam and Uncle Carl. This is worse than anything the bears have done to us, and I intend to do something about it. Oh, Barry, stop! Who told you that humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor. Ah! Who told you that humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor. Do these look like rumors? Barry throws the pictures on the table. Uncle Carl, cleaning his glass with his shirt tail, digs through the bowl of nuts with his finger. That's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos. Janet. Barry, how'd you get all mixed up in all this? Adam, jumping up. Because he's been talking to humans. Sorry, Barry. Because he should be talking to humans. What? Talking to humans? Oh, Barry. He has a human girlfriend. They make out. Wake out? Barry! We're almost there. No, we're fucking not. Okay. We do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? The bees! Uncle Carl stands up and pulls his pants off his...
This movie just got a lot dirtier.
haven't beat us out in the first place.
B dick. Oh, fuck me. Dead! No. Uncle, shut the fuck up! Okay. Uncle Carl stands up and pulls his pants up to his chest. I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those crazy legs kept me up all night. Ha-chow-cha! Janet Benson. Barry! This is what you want to do with your life? This is what I want to do for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Barry continued. Dad, I remember you coming home some night so overworked, your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop them. Janet Benson to Martin. I remember that. What right do they have to hard-earned honey? We're living on 2 cups a year. They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Even if that's true, Barry, what could one bee do? I'm going to sting them where it really hurts. In the face? No. In the eye? Oh, that would really hurt. No. Up the nose? Oh, that's a killer. No. There's only one place where you can sting the humans. One place where it really matters. Their balls. Cut 2. Sequence 2300. Hive at 5 News / B Larry King. Interior news studio. Day. Dramatic news music plays as the opening news sequence rolls. We see the Hive at 5 logo, followed by shots of past news events, a bee freeway chase, a bee beard protest rally, and a bear pouring at the Hive as the bees flee in panic. Bob Bumble, VO. Hive at 5. The Hive's only fool. Ah!
It's getting to him now. He's halfway through.
You can't be serious. Is this worth $50?
Well, you've already made $25.
Hell fucking yeah.
You
Oh.
just have to prove that on the 25.
Nah, I can do it. We're halfway. Guys, we're halfway through.
You're halfway through. We've been doing nothing.
It's a team effort, boys. Fucking got him. Bow in the morning. Hive at 5. The Hive's only full-out action news source. Shots of newscasters flash up on screen. Bob Bumble, VO, continued. With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Bob has a big shock of Anchorman hair, grey temples, and overly white teeth. Weather with Storm Stinger, sports with Buzz Larvae, and Jeanette Chung. Jeanette is an Asian bee. That's what the script says.
Oh, really?
Jeanette is an Asian bee. Fucking cheekies, mate. You know, like when in medieval times when they got introduced, it's like, fuck, there's a chink in my armor.
There's always the token black guy, the token Asian.
Oh, it's so Charlie. Oh, fuck, I get an Asian accent. Bob Bumble continued. Good evening. I'm Bob Bumble, Janet Chung, and I'm Janet Chung. Our top story, our tri-country bee Barry Benson, insert Barry's graduation picture. Bob Bumble continued. Is saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. Cut to interior BNN studio. Fucking end my suffering. B. Larry King live. B. Larry King, wearing suspenders and glasses, is interviewing Barry. A lower third chyron reads B. Larry King live. B. Larry King. Don't forget, tomorrow night on B. Larry King, we are going to have 3 former queens all right here in our studios discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. To Barry. Tonight, we're talking to Barry Benson. Do you ever think I'm just a kid from the Hive? I can't do this. Larry, Bees have never been afraid to change the world. I mean, what about Be Columbus? Be Gandhi? Be Jesus? Well, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans. We're thinking about more like stickball candy stores. How old are you? I want you to know that the entire bee community is supporting you in this case, which is certain to be the trial of the bee century. Thank you, Larry. You know, they have a Larry King in the human world, too. It's a common name. Next week on Be Larry King. No, I mean, he looks like you, and he has a show with suspenders and different colored dots behind him. Next week on Be Larry King. Old guy glasses, there's quotes along the bottom from the guests you're watching, even though you just heard them. Bear week next week. They're scary, they're hairy, and they're here live. Be Larry King exits. Always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes. Let's go out. Very Jewish. Cut to sequence to 2400. Flower shop. Fucking in my suffering. Interior. Vanessa's flower shop night. Stacks of law books are piled up, legal forms, etc. Vanessa is talking with Ken in the other room. Fuck. Hey guys, it's 10 o'clock. Fucking.
Oh no. Is he the one you scream with?
Yeah, Vanessa's talking with Ken in the other room. Ken. Look! In tennis! You attacking the point of weakness! But it was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Honey! Her backhand's a joke! I'm not gonna take advantage of that! Barry. Quiet, please. Actual work going on here. Is that the same bee? Yes, it is. I'm helping him steal the human race. What? Barry enters. Oh, hello. Hello, bee. Barry flies over to Vanessa. This is Ken. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10, half, vibrant soul, I believe. Why does he talk again? Hun? Vanessa, to Ken sensing the tension. Listen, you better go out because we're really busy working. But it's our yogurt night! Vanessa pushing me out the door. Oh, bye-bye. She closes the door. Ken. Why is yogurt night so difficult? Vanessa enters the back room carrying...
I just love that quote from the movie. It actually does scream that one.
Fucking... We're at page 70. We got... Yeah, 62. I'm gonna have another drink. I'm so glad that's the only scene that's...
Got him in it for all.
Yeah. Vanessa enters the back room carrying coffee. Vanessa. Oh, you poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Yeah. Yes. And hear it. Memes. Oh, fuck. This is taking a toll on me. I can never watch B-movie again.
We're totally watching it after this.
Oh, are we? Can we please watch B-movie after this? Just to make me fucking get cancer already?
And just laugh at all the Ken moments.
Barry. Yes, an Emma here has been a huge help. Angle on, an empty Cinnabon box with Adam asleep inside, covered in frosting. How many sugars? Just one. I try not to use the competition. So, why are you helping me anyway? Bees have good qualities. Barry, rowing on the sugar cube like a gondola. See, Sarto? And it feels good to take my mind out the shop. I know why. Instead of flowers, people are now giving balloon bike. Yeah. Suck my dick. Vanessa. Yeah. Yes! Vanessa. And it feels good to take my mind off the shop.
That's just the way you talk with that voice.
I don't know why.
I don't need to do anything now.
Shut the fuck up. And it feels good to take my mind off the shop. I don't know why. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Yeah, those are great if you're free. And artificial flowers. Barry responds to plastic flowers. Oh, they just get me psychotic! Yeah, me too. The burnt stingers, the pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake plastic things. There's nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done. Vanessa holding up the lawsuit documents. Well, maybe this can make up for it a little bit. Katsu exit Vanessa's florist shop. They exit the store and cross to the mailbox. Vanessa. You know, Barry, this lawsuit is a pretty big deal. I guess. Vanessa. Are you sure that's what you want to go through with it? Are you sure that you want to go through with it? Am I sure? Kicking the envelope into the mailbox. When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home, without paying a royalty. Fucking kill yourself. That was a horrible joke. Cut 2. Sequence 2700. Nate Montgomery. Montgomery, have a pussy, please. Exterior, Manhattan Courthouse, day. Point of view shot. A camera feed turns on, revealing a news person. Press person number 2, talking to camera. Sarah, it's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan, where all eyes and ears of the world are anxiously waiting, because for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak. Angle on. Barry, Vanessa, and Adam get out of the cab. The press spots Barry and Vanessa and pushes in. Adam sits on Vanessa's shoulder. Interior courthouse, continuous. Barry, Vanessa, and Adam sit at the plantace table. Vanessa turns to Barry. What have we gotten into here, Barry? I don't know, but it's pretty big, isn't it? I can't believe how many humans don't have to be at work during the day. Hey, you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers?
No. It seemed like you were looking for someone to reply to that.
It's a pretty fucking rhetorical question. I don't do multi-billion companies have good lawyers?
I don't think they do.
Cut 2. Exterior courthouse steps, continuous. A big black car pulls up. Angle on, the grille filling the frame. We see the LTM monogram on the hood ornament. The defense lawyer, Leighton T. Montgomery, comes out, squashing a blood bug on the pavement. Cut 2. Interior courthouse, continuous. Barry shudders. Vanessa, what's the matter? I don't know. I just gotta chill. Montgomery enters. He walks by Barry's table shaking a honey packet. Well, if it isn't the B team, responds to honey packet. And if you boys work on this, he chuckles. The judge enters. Sequence 3000. I need a piss.
Okay.
All that water's starting to come out now.
Where?
Take your cup down with you.
Why?
Take the
So
mic as
refill
well.
it. So you don't have to ask for it like in like 2 minutes.
If you try to something,
I know.
just get rid of it.
Whose total page was it like 130?
132 and we're on 73, I think. Yeah, 73. We're 59 to go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No.
The redirect. Oh.
Doc Lady's doing that. Fucking shut up, you cunt. Doc Lady banishing itself for what? Destroying
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do I have strikes there? You can't activate. Oh. I was gonna say, is this. Yeah. At least we survived.
You're certainly going to steal that.
And we are back.
Check the recording for you. Keep going.
It's hit the fuck beast.
1 hour, 42 minutes.
We're getting there. We're over halfway done. That's good. I feel more relaxed now. Moist. Sequence 300. Witnesses. Bailiff. All rise. The Honourable Judge Bumblepin presiding. Judge, shuffling papers. All right. Case number 440.
That's the worst thing I've heard in a while.
What?
That's the worst thing I've heard.
Judge, shuffling pages. All right. Case number 4476. Superior Court of New York. Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you are representing the 5 major food companies collectively. Angle on. Montgomery's briefcase. It has an embossed emblem of an eagle holding a gavel in one talon and a briefcase in the other. A privilege. Judge. Mr. Benson, Barry stands. Judge. You are representing all bees of the world. Montgomery, the stenographer, and the jury lean in. Cut to exterior courthouse continuous. The spectators outside freeze. The helicopters angle forward to listen closely.
Somehow they angled it in to move closely, despite the fact they're freaking helicopters outside.
Cut to interior courthouse. Barry. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bzz, bzz. I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready to proceed. Angle on, courtroom hubbub. Judge. Hubbub. Judge. Anissa Montgomery. Judge. Anissa Montgomery. Your opening statement, please. Montgomery rises. Montgomery grumbles, clears his throat. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we were to live in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. Maybe I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee, how would we not know this in some sort of holographic motion picture capsule Hollywood wizardry that we use in laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning, and for all we know, could be on steroids. Montgomery leers at Barry, who moves to the stand. Mr. Benson, Barry makes his opening statement. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. And as a bee, honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can't take whatever they want from us because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are.
That was so good you managed to do that in one go.
Like there are
That's a
there are
lot to
long
say.
paragraphs in this scene.
Love to be a voice actor, but actual proper voice acting where they give you breaks in between. You do like one line.
Either way, it sucks to be you.
Yeah. Angle on. Vanessa smiling. Angle on. The big gallery wiping tears away. Cut to interior of Benson's house. Barry's family is watching the case on TV. Janet Benson. Oh! I wish he could dress like that!
I don't think.
What?
I don't think it says that.
Janet Benson. Oh! I wish he would dress like that all the time! So nice! Cut to interior courtroom later. Judge. Call your first witness. Cut to interior courthouse later. Barry. So, Mr. Klaus Vanderhayden of Honey Farms. Pretty big company if you have there. I suppose so. And I see you also own Honey Burton and Hunron. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper? I find that to be a very disturbing term. I have to say, I'd imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. No! No, because you don't free bees, you keep bees. And not only that, it seems that you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. Well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fuzzy Bear, Build-A-Bear? Yeah, you mean like this? Vanessa and the superintendent from her building enter with a giant ferocious grizzly bear. He has a neck collar and chains extending from either side. By pulling the chains, they bring him directly in front of Vanderhayden. The bear lunges and roars. Bears kill bees. How would you like this big, hairy head crashing into your living room, biting to your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? Roar! Roar! The bear reacts. Roar! Barry. Okay, that's enough. Take him away. Vanessa and the superintendent pull the bear out of the courtroom. Vanderhayden trembles. The judge glares at him. We're so close. Yet so far.
Well, we're into the main scene, so.
After what, fucking 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, we're almost up to an hour 50. We're doing it, boys! Okay. Yes. Cut to interior courtroom a little later. Barry questions Sting. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me, I have to say. Where have I heard it before? I was in a band called The Police. But you've never been a police officer of any kind, have you? No, I haven't. No, you haven't. And so, here we have yet another example of bee culture being casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance about stage name. Oh, please. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, looking in folder, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner? The jury gasps. Montgomery, to his aides. That's not his real name, you idiots! Cut to interior courthouse later. Barry. Mr. Leota. First, may I offer my belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005. Haha, thank you. Leota laughs maniacally. I don't even know who Ray Liotta is.
Main character in Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Okay.
Stay on track when you get this done.
Okay, Liotta.
Sorry.
Thank you. Liotta laughs maniacally. I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, but with a churning inner turmoil that's always ready to blow. I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Barry. Not yet it isn't, but is this what it's come to you for? Not yet it isn't, but is this what it's come to you for? Ah! Not yet it isn't, but is this what it's come to you for you, Mr. Leota? Exploiting tiny helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir? Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. That was fucking gay. And the Godfather. Yeah. Leota. Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. Barry. This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Fuck me. You get that joke?
Yes.
Yeah. You get that joke?
No.
He hasn't
You
seen
get that joke? Do I get this joke? Yeah. Leota exploding, trying to smash Barry with the Emmy. Why doesn't someone just step on this little creep and we can all go home? You're all thinking it. Say it! Order. Order in this courtroom. A montage of newspaper headlines follows. New York Post. Bees to humans. Buzz off. New York Telegram. Sue B. Daily Variety. Studio dumps Leota project. Slams door on unlawful entry 2. Sequence 3173. Candlelight dinner. Interior. Oh fuck, Ken's in this. Interior of Vanessa's apartment. Barry and Vanessa are having a candlelight dinner. Visible behind Barry is a little messy set box with their flats open. Well, I just think that it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I'm telling you, I think the jury's on our side. Are we doing everything right? You know, legally? I'm a florist.
Wait, is that the entire line? Yes, it is. What?
Are you doing everything right? You know, legally? I'm a florist.
I don't think she understood the question.
Barry. Right. Barry raises his glass. Well, here's to a great team. To a great team. They toast. Ken enters. Ken. Well, hello! Vanessa. Oh, Ken. Hello. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but... Holding his cell phone. The battery. I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Yeah. Ken, gritting his teeth. That was lucky. Well, there's still a little left. I could heat it up. Yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever. Vanessa exits. Ken and Barry look at each other as Barry exits. So, I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. I find the ball a little grabby. That's where I usually sit. Right there! Ken, Barry. Vanessa. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. Ken, to Barry. You don't think I see what you're doing? Hey, look, I know how hard it is trying to find the right job. We certainly have that in common. Do we? Well, bees have 100% employment, of course. Well, we do jobs like taking the crud out. That's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken holds his table knife up. It slips out of his hand. He goes on the table to pick it up. Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. Hope that's alright. Ken hits his head on the table. I'm gonna drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that! Barry exits to the bathroom, grabbing a small piece of a variety magazine on the way. Oh, look at that. Ken slams the champagne down on the table. Ken closes his eyes and buries his face in his hands. He grabs a magazine on the way into the bathroom. Sequence 2800. Barry fights Ken. Okay. Interior, bathroom, continuous. Ken enters, closes the door behind him. He's not happy. Barry is washing his hands. He glances back at Ken. You know, I've just about had it with your little mind games. What's that? Italian Vogue. Mamma mia. It's a lot of pages. It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said? Why is your life any more valuable than mine? It's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. Ken whacks at Barry with the magazine. He misses and knocks everything off the variety. Ken grabs a can of air freshener. I think something stinks in here! He sprays at Barry. I love the smell of flowers. Yeah? How do you like the smell of flames? Ken lights the stream. Barry, not as much. Barry flies in a circle. Ken, trying to stay with him, spins in place. Angle on, flames outside the bathroom door. Ken slips from the Italian Vogue, falls backwards into the shower, pulling down the shower curtain. The can hits him in the head, followed by the shower curtain rod and the rubber duck. Ken reaches back, grabs his handheld shower head. He whips around looking for Barry. Angle on. Water bug near the drain. Water bug. Water bug, not taking sides. Barry's on the toilet tank. He comes out from behind a shampoo bottle, wearing a chapstick cap as a helmet. Ken, look at me. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Angle on. Ken, turning the shower nozzle from gentle to turbo to lethal. Ken, I've got issues! Ken fires the water at Barry, knocking him into the toilet. The items from the vanity, emery board, lipstick, eye curler are on the toilet seat. Ken looks down at Barry. Well, a royal flush! Barry, you're bluffing. Am I? Ken flushes the toilet. Barry grabs the emery board and uses it to surf. He puts his hand in the water while he's surfing. Some water splashes on Ken. Surf's up, dude. Ah! Blue water! He does some skateboard-style half-pipe riding. Barry surfs out the toilet. That ball is gnarly! Ken tries to get a shot at him with the toilet brush. Except for those dirty yellow rings! Vanessa enters. Kenneth, what are you doing? Kenneth, what are you doing? You know what? I don't even like honey! I don't eat it!
That sounds like such a con.
I know. It was on my newsfeed.
Vanessa, we need to talk. She pulls Ken out by his ear. Ken glares at Barry. Cut to... Oh, I need to piss again. Poo water. How much longer do we have?
Well, 85 pages, so there you go.
No, we don't.
No, I was being on 85.
90, 10, 12, got 50, got less than 50, so we've got 47 pages. What's there?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, I was going to say, choose them too. Well, actually, I can just normal that, yeah. And then go into vortex.
Just pendulum.
Yeah, but you like to be able to bring them back out.
We're doing it, Brent.
How long's it been going? Well, mostly checking if it's still recording though, but... Okay.
Almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Just gonna keep it on that.
I'm going for Ignister. No, not Ignister.
Ignition.
No, not even Ignister. I go for Dynister.
Dynista.
Fucking Solomon, do it.
You tween nugget.
Solomon, do it.
You're a tween nugget.
A tween nugget.
Yeah, that's one of my new insults. Tween nugget.
Tween nugget.
To be fair, it was originally just tweed. Like, you're such a tweed. And then I said, fuck it, tweed nugget. Actually sounds like an insult. Yeah.
What do you have this time for?
Blue water.
Attack mode.
Ooh.
Oh no, too good.
She did the summer. Now she did the summer.
Ready? Nearly 2 hours.
Go hit it, boys.
It's like you went, we're totally doing this in 2 hours. It's like you organised that before.
No. It's because it was there, so I was like, oh, it's a milestone of the recording, so it needs to be something ridiculous.
We reached the 2-hour mark. Fuck it! Okay, what am I up to?
Yeah.
Interior hallway, continuous. He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've ever met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? I don't know the bugs in your life. No, but there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Fine! Talking bees! No yoga night! My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster! Goodbye, Ken. Ah!
Slut. So you kind of feel sorry for Ken, like he just got thrown out and got outdone by a little insect.
Yeah. Like, you could say that really stings.
Yeah.
Vanessa. Phew. Ken exits, then re-enters frame. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free, artificial sweetness made by man! He exits again. The door slams behind him. Vanessa to Barry. I'm sorry about that. Ken re-enters. Ken. I know it's got an aftertaste! I like it!
Fuck me,
I really feel sorry for your neighbours.
Okay, I need to go tell her to, like, not yell at her.
What was that something house?
What?
Like she said something like something house. I don't know. Can you please stop scream like that in the house?
Don't scream my ass, you cunt.
Ken is honestly the best character in this movie, though.
Oh,
And if it helps, I think it's like that. I think it's his last appearance.
no, he has an appearance right at the end.
Oh, okay.
Right at the end.
Oh, that's a problem.
Can't activate on.
No.
Oh. Don't worry, the yelling's over.
Ken's only in it for one more scene. That might sound really weird. Ken's only in it for one more scene.
Fucking Ken, mate. Hey,
I'll probably have to go back down again when my friggin' mum comes home. And tell her.
don't worry, Ken's...
Ken's the best character.
Every time I'm gonna fucking watch the movie, I'm just gonna imagine him screaming.
Whenever I see his like the actual actor, I'm gonna be thinking.
Fell in the mountain, and my throat is almost dead. Hey, at least this is healthy. They just say you need to drink 2 liters of water a day.
You've drunk at least 4.
You drunk at least 4.
Well, so
That's not healthy.
this would be that much better if that was alcohol though. Like you doing this habit.
That would be too like impossible. That would take like 7 hours.
Yeah. Drunk history's a great show.
Well, if we could do a drunk one, but like for something with a shorter script or like
Yeah.
from a show.
Seinfeld, yeah. Well, like every episode of Seinfeld individually.
You mad, man.
Multiple people, I mean.
Multiple bees. Response, Ken. I always felt there was some kind... Wait. Anyway. Shh.
Back on track now.
I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. Puts his hand in his pockets. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you going to be okay for the trial tomorrow? Oh, I believe Mr. Montgomery is about to out of the deers. Cut to sequence 3300. Adam stings Monty. Interior courtroom next day. Angle on, medium shot of Montgomery. standing at his table. We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand, Adam whispering to Vanessa. No, that's a good idea. To Barry. You can really see why he's considered one of the very best lawyers. Oh. Barry rolls his eyes. He gets up, takes the stand. A juror in a striped shirt applauds. Mr. Gamble whispering, Leighton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury, or it's going to be all over. Montgomery is holding a book, The Secret Life of Bees. Montgomery, confidently whispering, Oh, don't worry, Mr. Gamble. The only thing I have to do to turn this jury around is to remind them what they don't like about bees. Mr. Gamble, you got tweezers. Mr. Gamble nods and pats his breast pocket. Mr. Gamble, are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Montgomery
Yeah, it's gotta be a bunch of guys.
Yeah, just because of the time of the day.
Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Montgomery approaches the stand. Montgomery continued, Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman? Montgomery points to Vanessa. Barry, we're friends. Good friends? Yes, softly in Barry's face. How good? What? Do you live together? Wait a minute. This isn't about... Are you her... bad bug? Barry flustered. Hey, that's the kind of... I've seen a bee documentary or two. Now, from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all bee children in the hive? Yeah, but... So those aren't even your real parents, Angle on Barry's parents. Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Hold me back. Adam. Hold me back. Vanessa holds him back with a coffee stirrer. Montgomery points to Barry's parents. Montgomery. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees. All the bees in the courtroom start to hum. They're agitated. And don't y'all date your cousins? Vanessa standing, letting go of Adam. Objection! Vanessa standing, letting go of Adam. Objection! Adam explodes from the table and flies towards Montgomery. I'm gonna pincushion this guy! I'm gonna pincushion... Hey, Adam. I'm gonna pincushion... Adam. What the fuck? What?
Fucking pussy.
Stop!
URL so I can share it to people. It's funny and shit. Get back to that.
You're the one that distracted him.
Adam. He's denouncing bees. All the bees in the... Yep, sorry. Yeah. Adam explodes from the table and flies towards Montgomery. I got a pincushion this guy. Montgomery turns around and positions himself by the judge's bench. He sticks his butt out. Montgomery winks at his team. Adam, don't! It's what he wants! Adam shoves Barry out of the way. Adam stings Montgomery in the butt. The juror reacts, aghast. I'm hit. Oh, Lordy, I am hit. The judge bangs her gavel. Order! Order, please, Mr. Montgomery. The venom is coursing through my veins. I've been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You'll see, you can't treat them like equals. They're strapped savages, stinging the only thing they know. It's their way. Angle on, Adam claps on the floor. Barry rushes to his side. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs. Montgomery falls on the bailiff. Take it easy. Bailiff, take it easy. Montgomery. Oh, one angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heavy buttocks. The jury recoils. Please, I will have order in this court. Order. Phase 2, sequence 3400. Adam at hospital. Interior hospital, street level room, day. Press person number 1, VO. The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday. One of the legal team stung Leighton T. Montgomery. Now he is down with the 5-day. A nurse lets Barry into the room. Barry carries a flower. Thank you. Barry stands over Adam in the bed. Barry lays the flowers down next to him. The TV is on. Hey, buddy. Hey. Is there much pain? Adam has a bee-sized painkiller honey button near his head. Can you close the window?
Yeah, I was just thinking of that.
Because I think we've got enough fresh air.
Well, opening it, does it just stop?
Yeah, just get... Barry, is there much pain? Adam has a bee-sized painkiller honey button near his head that he presses. Adam pressing the button. Yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I? It doesn't matter now. The important thing is you're alive. You could have died. I'd rather be off dead. Look at me. Adam throws the blanket off his lap, revealing a green sandwich sword stinger. Adam continued, voice cracking. They got it from the cafeteria. They got it from downstairs. And a tuna sandwich. Look, there's still celery on it. What was it like to sting someone? I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline, and then ecstasy. Barry looks at Adam. No, sorry, Barry looks at him. All right. Adam, you think it was all a trap? Of course. I'm sorry. I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in this world. What do you think the humans will do to us if they win? I don't know. I hear they put the roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad. I get that. That was a good joke. Adam! They check in, but they don't check out. Adam gulps. Oh my. Angle on. The hospital window. We see 3 people smoking outside on the sidewalk. The smoke drifts in. Adam coughs. Say, could you get the nurse to close that window? Why? The smoke. Bees don't smoke. Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. Adam, that's it. That's our case. Adam starts putting his clothes on. It is? It's not over? No. Get up. Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. You get back to court and stall. Stall any way you can. Cut 2.
I'm pretty sure given his voice, he's one of the bees that does smoke.
Fuck, looks like I pissed myself. The water's just going everywhere. Alright. Okay, smoking gun. Interior courtroom the next day. Adam is folding a piece of paper into a boat. Adam is folding a piece of paper into a boat. And assuming you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the sub. Angle on, the jury all have paper boats of their own. Jurors. Oh. Angle on. Montgomery frustrated with Gamil, who's making a boat also. Monty crumples Gamil's boat and throws it at him. Mr. Flamen. Yes, Your Honor. Where's the rest of your team? Adam, fumbling with his sword stinger. Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. You know, bees are trained to fly kind of haphazardly. As a result, quite often we don't make very good time. I actually once heard a pretty funny story about a bee. Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this course valuable time? Montgomery rolls out from behind his table. He's suspended in a large baby chair with wheels. Montgomery continued, How much longer are we going to allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients, who have all run perfectly legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case. Mr. Flamen, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. But you can't! We have a terrific case! Where is your proof? Where is the evidence? Show me the smoking gun! Barry burst through the door. Hold it, Your Honor. I want a smoking gun. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun. Vanessa enters, holding a bee smoker. Vanessa slams the beekeeper's smoker onto the judge's bench. Judge, what is this? Barry, it's a bee smoker. Montgomery grabs the smoker. What's this? This harmless little contraption. This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. He unintentionally points it towards the bee gallery, knocking them all out. The jury gasps. The press snaps pictures of them. Barry. Members of the jury, look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked, smoking or none. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to these smoke machines and man-made wooden slatwork camps? Living our lives as honey slaves to the white man? Gary gestures dramatically towards Montgomery's racially mixed table. The black lawyer slowly moves his chair away. I fucking love that scene.
That's a great scene.
I love that scene so much. Gamble, what are we going to do? Montgomery, to Pross. He's playing the species card. Barry lands on the scale of justice by the judge's bench. It bounces as he lands. Ladies and gentlemen, please free these bees. Angle jury chanting, free the bees. The court finds the court finds in favor of the bees. The chaos continues.
Right.
I just like how it refers to everything as chaos. This fucking movie is chaos. Who fucking comes up with a concept like this? Who writes this?
I'm assuming Jared.
Like, all these writers going, what the fuck am I writing right now?
I'm actually going to check who wrote this.
While you do that, I need to go to the toilet again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Page 95.
Actually, I think Grant's probably going to be searching a quicker than me.
Well, you can tell me when I get back.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Jerry Seinfeld.
My boost.
Jerry Seinfeld and 3 other people, but still, Jerry Seinfeld nonetheless. I have no idea who the other 3 people are.
check that it's still recording.
Oh yeah. Yeah. His last toilet break was 19 minutes ago. The water's really getting to him.
It's because he's drinking too much water.
Well, I guess it really would be kind of drying him up. Given the length of the movie of 1 hour 35, still doing pretty well, I guess, right?
Must recharge.
Sting as himself. turn them on now.
What? There's a second toilet?
Yeah. In the laundry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a toilet.
Yeah.
I really hate the person that done this part of the manga. It's really badly done.
Yeah.
Hello, grandson. Indeed. No, you're right, bro. Oh.
Let's make sure it's still recording. Can you open the window again, please?
What?
It's starting to smell bad again.
Because you got it.
What?
It's just when we have the window open, all the outside noises come straight in.
Oh, that just makes shit worse. Trust me, bro.
Oh no, that's why I do like several different sprays.
Cancel them out.
And then the one that finishes it all off.
And you get a lighter. Good shit. Interesting.
Let's deal with being gassed.
I am not Jewish. Yeah. Cool, let's continue. The chaos continues. Barry flies over to Vanessa with his hand up for a high five. Barry, Vanessa, we won! Yay! I knew you could do it. High five! She high fives Barry, sending him crashing to the table. He bounces right back up. Oh, sorry! Ow! I'm okay. Vanessa, do you know what this means? All the honey's finally going to belong to the bees! They won't have to work so hard all the time! Montgomery approaches Barry, surrounded by the press. The cameras and microphones go to Montgomery. Montgomery, waving a finger. This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this. Angle on. Barry's deer in headlights expression as the press pushes microphones in his face. Press person 1. Barry, how much honey do you think is out there? Alright. One at a time. Sarah. Barry, who are you wearing? What do you mean, what are you wearing? Barry, what are you wearing? My sweater is Ralph Lauren, and I have no pants. The press follows Barry as he exits. Angle on Adam and Vanessa. Adam putting papers away. Well, Vincent Montgomery's right. Adam putting papers away. What if Montgomery's right? What do you mean? We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. Zolve 2. Honey Roundup. Exterior. Honey Farms. Apiary. Montage. Sarah. Congratulations on your victory. What are you going to demand as a settlement, Barry? Over montage. First, we're going to demand a complete shutdown of all B-work camps. Then, we want to get back all the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop. We demand an end to glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad breath stink machine. Barry Vio continued. I believe we're all aware of what they do in the woods. We will no longer tolerate derogatory B-negative nicknames, unnecessary inclusion of honey and bogus health products, and la-di-da tea-time human snack garnishments. Montage of images. Close-up of an ATF jacket with the yellow letters. Camera pulls back. We see an army of B and human agents wearing haste. Montage images. Close-up of an ATF jacket with the yellow letters. Camera pulls back. We see an army of B and human agents wearing hastily made alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and honey jackets. Barry supervises. The gate to Honey Farms is locked permanently. All the smokers are collected and locked up. All the bees leave the apiary. Exterior ATF outside supermarket. Montage. Agents begin yanking honey off the supermarket shelves and now shopping baskets. Exterior New Hive City. Montage. The bees tear down a honey bear statue. Cut to exterior Yellowstone Forest. Montage. Point of view of a sniper's crosshairs. An animated bear character look-alike turns his head towards camera. Barry, wait for my signal. Angle on. Barry lowering his binoculars. Barry continued. Take him out. The sniper shoots the bear. It hits him in the shoulder. The bear looks at it. He gets woozy and the honey jar falls out of his lap. An ATF and H agent catches it.
I just love how intense they go with that. They assassinate Yogi Bear.
Fucking goodbye, Winnie. ATF and H agent to the bear's pig friend. He'll have a little nausea for a few hours, then he'll be fine. Cut to exterior Sting's house. Montage. ATF and H agent slap cuffs on Sting, who is meditating. But it's just a Prazabelt stage name. Cut to interior a woman's shower. Montage. A woman is taking a shower and using honey shampoo. An ATF and H agent pulls the shower curtain aside and grabs her bottle of shampoo. The woman screams. The agent turns to the three other agents and Barry. Angle on. Barry looking at the label on the shampoo bottle, shaking his head and writing in his clipboard. Cut to exterior supermarket cafe. Montage. Another customer, an old lady having a tea with a little jar of honey, gets her face pushed down onto the table and turns to the side of two agents. One of the agents has a gun on her. Can't lady, can't breathe. Cut to exterior Central Park. Montage. An oil drum of honey is connected to Barry's hive. Bring it in, boys. Cut to sequence 3650. No more work. Interior Hunnex. Montage. Angle on. The honey goes past the 3-cup hash mark and begins to overflow. A worker bee runs up to Buswell. Worker bee 1. Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Keychain B to Buswell. Shut down? We never shut down. Angle on. Buswell overlooking the factory floor. Buswell. Shut down honey production. Stop making honey. Angle on. 2 bees, each with a key. Buswell continued. Turn your key, sir. They turn the keys simultaneously, war game style, shutting down the honey machine. Angle on. The taffy pull machine, centrifuge and Krellman slowly comes to a stop. The bees look around bewildered. Worker bee 5. What do we do now? A beat. Worker bee 6. Cannonball! He jumps into a honey vat, doesn't penetrate the surface. He looks around and slowly sinks down to his waist. Exterior, Hunnex factory. The whistle blows and the bees all scream out to the exit. Cut to interior, J-gate, continuous. Lou LaDuca gives orders to the pollen jocks. We're shutting down honey productions. Mission abort. Cut to Central Park. Cut to exterior Central Park. Jackson receives the orders mid-pollination. Jackson. Aborting pollination in nectar detail. Returning to base. Cut to exterior New Hive City. Angle on. Bees putting suntan lotion on their noses and antennae. And sunning themselves on the balcony of the gyms. Cut to exterior Central Park. Angle on. The flowers starting to droop. Interior J-gate. J-gate is deserted. Cut to exterior New Hive City. Angle on. Bees sunning themselves. A timer dings and they all turn over. Cut to exterior Central Park. Time lapse of Central Park turning brown. Cut to exterior Vanessa's florist shop. Close-up shot. Vanessa writes, "Sorry, no more flowers" on a closed sign and turns it facing around. Cut to Sequence 3700 Idle Hive. Exterior, New Hive City, day. Barry flies at high speed, tracking shot into the hive through the lobby of Hunex and into Adam's office. Cut to, interior, Adam's office, continuous. Barry meets Adam in his office. Adam's office is in disarray. There are papers everywhere. He's filling up his chalk cardboard hexagon box. Barry, out of breath. Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey was out there. Adam, oh yeah.
Turn the keys war game style. You can really tell they had a very specific image when trying to do that.
Adam. Oh yeah? What's going on around here? Where is everybody? Are they out celebrating? Adam, exiting with a cardboard box of belongings. No, they're just home. They don't know what to do. They're laying out. They're sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl's on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. At least we got our honey back. They walk through the empty factory. Yeah, but sometimes I think, so what if the humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. Angle on. Adam's desk is on its side in the hall. Adam continue. This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well, and now I can't. Adam exits. Cut to sequence 3900. World without bees. Fuck, we're in the hundreds, boys. 100.
With 29 to go.
I can't believe it. Fucking. Interior, stairwell. Vanessa and Barry are walking up the stairs to the roof. Barry, I don't understand why they're not happy. We have so much now. I thought their lives would be so much better. Vanessa, Barry, they're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You don't have any idea what's going on, do you? What did you want to show me? This. They reach the top of the stairs. Vanessa opens the door. Cuts to exterior, Vanessa's rooftop, continuous. Barry sees Vanessa's flower pots and small garden have all turned brown. What happened here? That is not the half of it. Vanessa turns Barry around with her two fingers, revealing the view of Central Park, which is also all brown. Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look very good, does it? No. And whose fault do you think that is? I'm going to guess bees? Bees? Specifically me. I guess I didn't think that bees not needing to make honey would affect all these other things. And it's not just flowers. Fruits, vegetables, they all need bees. Well, that's our whole SAT test right there. You take away Vanessa. So, you take away the produce, that affects the entire animal kingdom, and then, of course, the human species. So, if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? And I know this is also partly my fault. I love this bit. My favourite part.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Fucking love this.
It's like a surprisingly dark moment in a kid's movie.
Right. I have to record this line of you saying this.
I love this one line. Like, why the fuck would this be in a kid's movie?
You recording?
Yeah. Do your best to say the suicide pact bit.
Barry takes alongside. Barry. How about a suicide pact? Vanessa, not sure if he's joking. How would we do it? I'll sting you, you step on me. That just kills you twice. Right. Listen, Barry. Sorry, but I've got to get going. Fucking kill me! Okay, she exits. Barry, looking out over the park. Had to open my mouth and talk. Looking back. Vanessa? Vanessa is gone. Cuts to sequence 3935, going to Pasadena. Exterior, New York Street, continuous. Vanessa gets into a cab. Barry enters. Barry. Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going? To the final tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena. They moved it up to this weekend because all the flowers are dying. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it. Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this. I know. Me neither. Vanessa's cab drives away. Barry, chuckling to himself. Tournament of Roses? Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses. Roses. Roses! Vanessa! Barry follows shortly after. He catches up to it and he pounds on the window. Barry follows shortly after Vanessa's cab. He catches up to it and pounds on the window. Interior, taxi, continuous. Yes! Barry motions for her to roll the window down. She does so. Roses! Barry? Barry, as he flies next to the cab. Roses are flowers! Yes, they are.
She's the smart one, I can tell you that.
I'm a florist.
That's going to reply for everything.
That's going to be our new meme now. Hey, do you know how to do this? I'm a florist.
It just has to be a reply, but you just don't feel like answering. I'm a florist.
Hey, do you know what the answer for this is? I'm a florist.
The one time where it's actually the right answer, though.
Barry. Flowers, bees, pollen. Vanessa. I know. That's why this is the last parade. Maybe not. The cab starts pulling ahead of Barry. Barry continued. Response driver. Could you ask him to slow down? Vanessa. Could you slow down? The cab slows. Barry flies in the window and lands in the change box, which closes on him. Vanessa continued. Barry! Vanessa lets him out. Barry stands on the change box in front of the driver's license. Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster and it's all my fault. Yes, it kind of is. I've ruined the planet and I wanted to help with your flower shop. Instead, I've made it worse. Actually, it's completely closed down. Oh, I thought maybe you were remodeling. Nonetheless, I have another idea, and it's greater than all my previous great ideas combined. I don't want to hear it. Vanessa closes the change box on Barry. Barry opening again. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. They have the roses have the pollen. They know every... Barry opening it again. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. They have the roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant and flower bud in this park. All we've got to do is get what they've got back here with what we've got. Vanessa. Bees? Park? Pollen?
How did you not get this the first time? Like when he said tournament of roses and pollen, I get what you're talking about.
Vanessa. Bees? Park? Pollen? Flowers? Repollination? On luggage handle going out across the nation. Cut to sequence 3950. Rose Parade. Exterior. Pasadena Parade. Barry. VO. Alright. Tournament of Wet Roses. Pasadena, California. They've got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight. I have an idea. I'm a florist. Cut to exterior float staging area. Angle on. Barry and Vanessa are approaching a heavily armed guard in front of the staging area. Vanessa Bloom. Vanessa Bloom. FTD. Official floral business. He leans in to look at her badge. She snaps it shut. Oh, it's real. Sorry, ma'am. That's a nice brooch, by the way. Thank you. It was a gift. They enter the staging area. Barry, VO. Then, once we're inside, we just picked the right float. How about the princess and the pea? Yeah. I can be the princess and... Yes, I think you could be... the pea. I've got it.
She was
She wants his penis.
No, she wants to pee.
Stop. Cut to exterior float staging area. A few moments later, Barry, dressed as a pea, flies up and hovers in front of the Princess on the Princess and the Pea float. The float is sponsored by Inflated Bed, and the sign reads, Inflated Bed. If it blows, it's ours. Ooh. Barry, sorry I'm late. Where should I sit? Princess, who are you? I believe I'm the Pea. The Pea? It's supposed to be under the mattress. Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm going to talk to the marshal. You'll do that. This whole parade is a fiasco. She exits. Vanessa removes the stepladder. The princess falls. Barry and Vanessa take off in the float. Barry continued. Let's see what this baby will do. Angle on. Guy with headset talking to drivers. Headset guy. Hey! The float zooms by. A young child in the stand. Timmy cries. Fucking Timmy. Cut to exterior float staging area. A few moments later. Angle on. Vanessa putting the princess hat on. Barry. Then all we do is blend in with... Vanessa putting... Angle on. Vanessa putting the princess hat on. Barry VO. Then all we do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Cut to exterior. The parade route. Continuous. The floats go flying by the crowds. Barry and Vanessa's float crashes through the fence. Cut to exterior. LA freeway. Vanessa and Barry speed, dodging and weaving down the freeway. Barry VO. And once we're at the airport, there's no stopping us. Cut to exterior. Lux Airport. Barry and Vanessa pull up to the curb in front of a TSA agent with clipboard. TSA agent. Stop. Security. Did you and your insect pack... TSA agent. Stop. Security. Did you and your insect pack your own float? Vanessa, OC. Yes. Has this float been in your possession the entire time? Since the parade, yes. Angle on. Barry holding his shoes. Would you remove your shoes and everything in your pockets? Can you remove your stinger, sir? That's part of me. Oh no, I'm just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. Cut to exterior, one runway. Barry and Vanessa's airplane takes off. Barry. Then, if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. Dissolve to sequence 4025. Cockpit fight. Sequence 425. Cockpit flight. We're so close. Guys, we have 20 more pages. How's the recording going?
Stopped half an hour ago.
Oh, I'd be so fucking pissed. Okay, we're at 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Let's see if you can do it in under 3 hours.
I doubt it. But we're close. We're pretty close.
I'm gonna ring my boss just for a quick sec. See if I'm working.
Condoms in the arse.
I'm like, this is the shack. I'm like, yes, I did. And he's just like, yes, I need to watch Zoolander 2 on Sunday. And then I just sent him close up and beat me. And I'm like, yes, I
do you know what's
did.
going on tomorrow? Yeah, but what about Branko? Next week, what's going on Sunday then? Nothing either? Is there anything on Sunday? Yeah. Alright, so I'll just ring you on Monday then, and we'll figure out stuff from there. Yeah, I'll ring you. Alright, so when do you want me to ring you? Thursday? Alright, I'll ring you on Wednesday night, yeah. Alright, see you then. Bye-bye. Wait. Holy shit. shit. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yes, they
Wednesday.
have until Thursday.
Oh my god, I have 5 days off! That's fucking amazing. Oh my god. I can now do what I've always wanted to do.
Barry takes a long
That's
sigh.
go 3 times in a day.
Barry,
Because I've done that already. I don't know if we were here.
How did we do it? I'll stay here, you step on me.
Jesus fucking. What? Play?
Barry takes a long sigh. Barry, how about a suicide pact? Vanessa, I'm not sure if he's joking. How did we do it? I'll stay near you, you step on me. Who did you send that to?
The group chat.
Just to prove that you're actually doing it.
Oh yeah. And we are back. Interior, airplane. Vanessa is on the aisle. Barry is on a laptop calculating flowers, pollen, number of bees, airspeed, etc. He does a stomp dance on the keyboard. Barry, can you believe how lucky we are? We just have enough pollen to do the job. I think this is going to work, Vanessa. It's going to work. Pilot VO. Attention passengers. This is Captain Scott. I'm afraid we have a bit of bad weather in the New York area, and looks like we're going to be experiencing a couple of hours delay. Vanessa. Barry, these are cut flowers of no water. They'll never make it. Barry. I've got to get up. Barry. I've got to get out there and talk to these guys. Be careful. Barry flies up to the cockpit door. Cut 2. Interior cockpit. Continuous. A female flight attendant, Angela, is in the cockpit with the pilots. There's a knock at the door. Barry, CO. Hey, can I get some help with this Sky Mall magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable. There's a knock at the door. Barry. Hey, can I get some help with the Sky Mall magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable travel pool filter. Angela to the pilots, irritated. Excuse me. Cut 2. Exterior, cabin, continuous. Angela opens the cockpit door and looks around. She doesn't see anybody. Angle on, Barry's hidden on the yellow and black caution stripe. As Angela looks around, Barry zips into the cockpit. Cut 2. Interior cockpit. Barry. Excuse me, Captain. I'm in a real situation here. Pilot, pulling an earphone back to the co-pilot. Why don't you say Hal? Co-pilot. I didn't say anything. Pilot, he sees Barry. Ah! B! Barry. No, don't freak out. There's a chance my entire species, co-pilot, taking off his earphones. Ah! The pilot grabs the dustbuster vacuum cleaner. He aims it around, trying to vacuum up Barry. The co-pilot faces camera as the pilot tries to suck Barry up. Barry's on the other side of the co-pilot. As they do, the toupee of the co-pilot begins to come up, still attached to the front. Co-pilot continued, What are you doing? Stop! The toupee comes off the co-pilot's head and sticks in the dust. The toupee comes off the co-pilot's head and sticks in the dustbuster. Barry runs across the bald head. Barry, wait a minute, I'm an attorney. Co-pilot, who's an attorney? Don't move. The pilot uses the dustbuster to try and mash Barry, who is hovering in front of the co-pilot's nose, and knocks out the co-pilot, who falls out of his chair, hitting the life raft release button. The life raft inflates, hitting the pilot, knocking him into a worn out cold. Barry surveys the situation. Oh, Barry. Cut to interior airplane cabin. Vanessa studies her laptop, looking serious. SFX PA crackle. Barry, VO, in captain voice. Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. Would a Miss Vanessa Blue in 24F please report to cockpit? And please hurry! Angle on, the aisle and Vanessa head popping up. Interior cockpit. Vanessa enters. Vanessa. What happened here? I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded, and now one's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious. Is that not a B joke? No one's flying the plane. The air traffic controller, Bud, speaks over the radio. Bud. This is JFK. This is JFK Control Tower, Flight 356. What's your status? Vanessa presses a button and intercom comes on. This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Stop answering the fucking question. What's your status? I'm a florist from New York.
She declares it on the intercom. Just, I'm a florist from New York. How's it going?
What will we do in this situation? A florist.
We'll use flowers.
Flower power. Bud, where's the pilot? Vanessa, he's unconscious and so is the co-pilot. Not good. Is there anyone on board who has flight experience? A bait. As a matter of fact, there is. Who's that? Barry Benson. From the hunting trial? Oh, great. Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. I can't fly a plane. I'm a florist. I can't fly a plane. Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot?
Yes. Not a good one, John Travolta. Not be good at anything.
Yes? Yes? How could it be? Wait a minute, Barry, what headed into some lightning? Vanessa shrugs and takes the controls. Cut 2. Vanessa shrugs and takes the controls. Sequence 4150. Barry flies plane. Interior, Benson house. The family is all huddled around the TV at the Benson house. Angle on TV. Bob Rumble is broadcasting. Bob Bumble. This is Bob Bumble. We have some late breaking news from JFK Airport, where a very suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh off his stunning legal victory. Adam sprays a can of honey whip into his mouth. What's Barry? Bob Bumble is now attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. Flowers? Cut 2. Interior air traffic control tower. Bud. Well, we have an electronic storm in the area and 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience. Jeanette Chung. Just a minute, Mr. Dishwater. There's a honeybee on that plane. That's fucking bad, man. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson's work, and he's no account compadres. Haven't they done enough already? But isn't this your only hope right now? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Can you tell us about yourself, Vanessa? I'm a florist. Come on. Technically, a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. Cut to interior cockpit. Barry reacts. The wings are too small. The bodies are too big. OPA. Hey now. You're a rock star. Barry. OPA. Hey. Hold on a second. Haven't we already heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and the body mass doesn't make sense. Get this on the air. Cameraman. You got it. Cut 2. Interior BTV control room. An engineer throws a switch. B engineer. Stand by. We're going live. The on-air sign illuminates. Cut 2. Interior. Various shots of New Hive City. The new news report plays on TV. The pollen jocks are sitting around playing paddleball, Wheelo, and one of them is spinning his helmet on his finger. Buswell is in an office cubicle playing computer solitaire. Barry's family and Adam watch from their living room. B, sitting on the street curb, turn around to watch TV. Mr. Dishwatcher. Barry. Mr. Ditchwater. The way we work may be a mystery. Sorry. Mr. Not dishwasher. Barry. Mr. Ditchwater. Barry. Mr. Ditchwater. The way we work may be a mystery to you, because making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference. More than we realize, to us, to everyone. That's why I want to get bees back to doing what we do best. Barry continued. Working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Crowded bees. Hello. Hello, boys. Hello. Cut 2. Interior. Fuck.
Nearly there.
Yes. Interior. Cut 2. Interior cockpit. Barry is giving orders to Vanessa. Left, right, down, hover. Hover? Forget hover. You know what? This isn't so hard. Vanessa pretends to honk the horn. Vanessa continues. Beep, 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 beep. A bolt of lightning hits the plane. The plane takes a sharp dip. Barry, what's happened? Barry, noticing the control panel. Wait a minute. I think we're on autopilot that whole time. That may have been helping me. And now we're not. Folding her arms. Well then, it turns out I cannot fly a plane. I'm just a florist. Vanessa struggles with the yoke. Cut to exterior airplane. The airplane goes into a steep dive. Cut to sequence 4175. Crash landing. Al-Akbar. Interior J-gate. An alert sign reading Hive alert. We need. Then the signal goes from 2 Bs. Some bleeds. Every bee there is. Lula Duca gathers pollen jocks and J-gate. Lula Duca. All of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move it out. The bees follow Lula Duca and exit J-gate. Cut to interior airplane cockpit. Barry. Our only chance is if I do what I would do, and you come. Our only chance is if I do what I would do. Our only chance is if you do what I would do, and you can copy me with the wings on the plane. You don't have to yell. I'm not yelling. We have me in a lot of trouble here. It's very hard to concentrate with. It's very hard.
Sorry, I need to go tell him to shut the fuck up.
That's so good.
I'm just loving that one thing there. Just 3 words, but fucking great. I'm a florist. As soon as he said, like, could you be quiet down there? We're doing something. Well, I'm a florist.
When we're watching the movie, we're just gonna wait for that to come up. It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky voice in your tone. It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice. It's not a tone. I'm panicking! Cut to exterior JFK Airport. Angle on. The bees arriving and massing at the airport. Cut to interior cockpit. Barry and Vanessa alternately slap each other in the face. I don't think I can do this. Vanessa, pull yourself together. Listen to me. You have to snap out of it. You 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 snap out of it. Cut to exterior airplane. A gigantic swarm of bees flies in to hold the plane up. Cut to interior cockpit. Continuous. You snap out. Barry. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. Barry. You snap. Hold it. About to slap her again. Why? Come on. It's my turn. How is this plane flying? Barry's antenna ring. Barry. I don't know. Answering. Hello? Cut to exterior airplane. Angle on. The underside of the plane, the pollen jocks have massed all around the underbelly of the plane and are holding it up. Lula Duca. Hey Benson, have you got any flowers for a happy occasion in there? Cut to interior cockpit. Lou, Buzz, Splits and Jackson come up alongside the cockpit. The pollen jocks. Barry. The pollen jocks. They do get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Lula Duca over headset. Hello. Lula Duca continued. Alright, you two. What do we say we drop this tin can on the blacktop? What blacktop? Where? I can't see anything. Can you? No, nothing. It's all cloudy. Cut to exterior runway. Adam shouts. Come on. You've got to think B, Barry. Thinking B. Angle on. Overhead shot of runway. The bees are in the formation of a flower. In unison they move, causing the flower to flash yellow and black. Bees chanting. Thinking B. Cut to interior cockpit. We see through the swirling mist and clouds, a giant shape of a flower is forming in the middle of the runway. Barry. Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. What? Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. Vanessa. What? I don't know, but it's strong. And it's pulling me. Like 27-million-year-old instinct. Bring the nose of the plane down. Exterior runway. All the bees are on the runway chanting thinking bee. Cuck to... I just said cuck. Cut to interior control tower. Rick. What in the world is on that tarmac? Angle on. Dave OTS onto runway. Angle on. Dave OTS onto runway, seeing a flower being formed by millions of bees. Bud. Get some lights on that. Cut to exterior runway. Angle on, aircraft landing light scaffold by the side of the runway, illuminating the bees in their flower formation. Interior cockpit. Barry. Vanessa, aim for the flower. Oh, okay. Cut the engines. Cut the engines. Sorry. Cut the engines. Cut the engines? We're going in on bee power. Ready, boys? Lilu Duca. Affirmative. Cut to interior airplane cockpit. Barry. Good. Easy now. Land on that flower. Ready, boys? Give me full reverse. Lilu Duca. Spin it around. The plane attempts to land on top of an Aloha Airlines plane with flowers painted on it. Barry. I mean the giant black and yellow pulsating flower made of millions of bees. Which flower? That flower! I'm aiming at that flower. The plane goes after a fat guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Barry. That's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. The other flower. The big one. He snaps a photo and runs away. Barry continued. Full forward. Ready, boys? Nose down. Bring your tail up. Rotate around it. Vanessa. Oh, this is insane, Barry. Barry. This is the only way I know how to fly. Cut to air traffic control tower. Bud. Am I cuckoo cuckoo or is this plane flying in an insect-like pattern? Cut to exterior runway. Barry. Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it. Full reverse. Easy, just drop it. Be part of it. Aim for that center. Now drop it. Drop it in. Drop it in, woman. The plane hovers and maneuvers, landing in the center of the giant flower like a bee. The flowers from the cargo hold spill out into the runway. Interior, airplane cabin. The passengers are motionless for a beat. Passenger, come on already! They hear the ding-ding and all jump to grab their luggage out of the overheads. Sequence 4225, runway speech. Exterior runway, continuous. The inflatable sides pop out of the side of the plane. The passengers escape. Barry and Vanessa slide down out of the cockpit. Barry and Vanessa exhale a huge breath. Barry, we did it! You taught me how to fly! Vanessa raises her hand up for a high five. Yes, no high five. Right. Barry, it worked! Did you see that giant... Sorry, Adam. Barry, it worked! Did you see the giant flower? Fuck, man. What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower. That was genius, man. Genius. Thank you. And we're not done yet. Barry flies up to the wing of the plane and addresses the bee crowd. Listen, everyone. This runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. So what do you all say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? Bees. We're bees! Keychain bee. Keychain! Then follow me! Except keychain! Buzz. Hold on, Barry. You've earned this. Buzz puts a pollen jock jacket and helmet with Barry's name on it. Buzz puts a pollen jock jacket and helmet with Barry's name on it on Barry. Barry. I'm a pollen jock. Looking at the jacket, the sleeves are a little long. And it's a perfect fit. All I've got to do are the sleeves. The pollen jocks tossed Barry a gun. Barry continued. Oh yeah. Mr. Krabs. Angle on. Martin and Janet Benson. Janet. That's our Barry! All the faces. So close. All the bees descend upon the flowers on the tarmac and start collecting pollen. Cut to. Sequence 4250. Repollination. Exterior skies continuous. The squadron flies over the city, repollinating trees and flowers as they go. Barry breaks off from the group towards Vanessa's flower shop. Cut to. Exterior, Vanessa's flower shop, continuous. Barry repollinates Vanessa's flowers. Cut to. Exterior, Central Park, continuous. Angle on. Timmy with a frisbee as the police fly by. Timmy, Mom, the bees are back! Mom, the bees are back! Shut the fuck up. Well, she is a florist. Central Park is...
I know, she won't shut up about it.
Central Park is completely repollinated by the bees. Dissolve 2. Interior. Hunnex. Continuous. Hunnex is back to normal and everyone is busily working. Angle on. Adam. Putting his Krellman hat on. If anyone needs to make a call, now's the time. I've got a feeling we're working late tonight. The bees cheer. Cut to. Sequence 400, 355. Exterior. Vanessa's flower shop. With a new sign out front. Vanessa and Barry. Flowers, honey, legal advice. Dissolve 2. Interior. Flower counter. Vanessa doing a brisk trade with many customers. Cut to. Interior. Flower shop. Continuous. Vanessa is selling flowers. In the background there are shelves stocked with honey. Vanessa. Don't forget these. Have a great afternoon. Yes? Can I help you? Can I help? Who's next? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It is bee approved. Sign on the back room door reads, Barry Benson, Insects at Law. Camera moves into the back room. Angle on. Barry. Barry's cow client. Cow. Milk. Cow. Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me, but I don't see a nickel. Uh-huh. Cow breaking down. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. I had no idea. Barry, I'm sorry, but you've got... Barry, I'm sorry, have you got a moment? Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate here will help you. Moosebud enters. Sorry I'm late. He's a lawyer too? Ma'am, I already was a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase. Angle on. Flower counter. Vanessa the customer. Have a great afternoon. To Barry. Barry, I just got this huge tulip order for a wedding and I can't get them anywhere. Barry. Not a problem, Vanny. Fucking Vanny? That's gay.
What?
She calls her Vanny. Barry. Not a problem, Vanny. Just leave it to me. Vanessa turns back to deal with the customer. You're a lifesaver, Barry. To the next customer. Can I help? Who's next? Who's next? Angle on. Vanessa smiling back at Barry. Barry smiles too, then snaps himself out of it. Barry speaks into his antenna. All right, scramble jocks, it's time to fly. Thank you, Barry. Exterior flower shop, continuous.
You're nearly there.
Oh, you don't know. Flower shop, continuous. Angle on. Ken and Andy walking down the street. Ken, noticing the new sign. Ah! What in the world? That's me saying! It's that bee again! Andy, guiding Ken protectively. Let it go, Kenny. That bee is living my life! Where will this nightmare end? Let it all go. They don't break stride. Angle on, camera in front of Barry as he flies out the door and up into the sky. Pollen jocks fold in formation behind him as they zoom into the park. Barry splits. Beautiful day to fly. Beautiful day to fly. Jackson, sure is. Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Fade out. Thank you guys for listening. That was the B movie script. Let's give a little clap.
Finally did it.
Wasted 4 hours of your life.
After 3 hours of strenuous torture, we finally did it. I'd like to thank Brent for hosting us and recording, having all the software. I'd like to thank these two gentlemen over here, Mr. Yes and Fuck Off, for being great moral support. And this has been Ethan Kane, really enjoying this. One last thing I'll let you know, I'm a florist. Good night.